Right. You said start doing the commentary for the Panthers. That's it.
Yerp,
Yes, sir. What up, baby?
man, chilling, man. Another day on the yard. We on the
Come on,
plantation.
come on, right? Gotta get him in, man. Gotta get him in, man. Keep feeling today, bro. Let me see. Ooh, matter of fact, too. Let me pull this up too. Boom, perfect timing. Hold on, so we can actually catch a little bit of this. I'm simulcasting this shit on my little Twitch channel. That boy, it was interesting too. That first little drive, y'all look good yesterday. I'm all over the place. Y'all look good.
I'm not gonna lie, man. The first drive, I was kind of skeptical, but at the same time, it's like we got a lot of young guys, man.
Mhm.
That we asking to really step up and do the most.
Mhm.
So it was
That
good.
part.
It was good for the rookies. Even Philip Dorsett, I was kind of proud of him. I liked what he was doing. Um,
George
even
said that's
with
a
with
blast from the past.
yeah, man. Even with AOC in the game, man, I had high hopes for AOC, but bro got to move. He got to move around for real.
Yeah, he's a little too stationary sometimes. He be standing there just wanting to throw the ball sometimes.
But that just come from I know he got Tom Brady in his ear a lot, so
Yeah,
it's like, man, if you don't see it, like just throw that motherfucker out, man. I can tell like that's what he been working on because man, that little intentional grounding, that shit, I'm like, bro, you could have made something happen actually, once you
yeah,
dodge the first guy. you got to get out of the pocket. You got to move, not step back into it and now throw it. Like, nah, man.
That part. Make a little some shake a little bit. Just give me a little something.
Right. And normally I'm not so high on North Dakota State quarterbacks just because I
Mm.
feel like that their winning percentage is a little skewed just because it's not a lot of competition. But I mean, that boy Cam Miller, he kind of showed me something different. So man, the whole time I'm like, hey, it's Miller time. You feel me? Like, fuck it.
Come
Like,
on, he said it's Miller time. Come on, crack the beers, baby.
man, crack a beer for my boy.
In a real way. But that's what I was thinking too. I had kind of observed that just looking at some of the things that they had going on, and you could tell that they was definitely in the process of kind of working, like you said, a lot of the young guys that they had out there, trying to get some of those guys equipped to be playing and things like that. And then also on the opposite side, you could tell too, like they trying to figure out how it is they gonna really decide what their offensive style is. Gino is a little bit quicker, like you said. He gonna get the ball out a little faster. He gonna get away from being caught up in always trying to extend, but then it's at the same time, it's like, are all the other quarterbacks going to adopt that same mentality, that same style of play when they out there participating too? So I feel like that's going to be interesting. I think Gino fits the overall like ideology, especially of like a Tom Brady, be focused and intentional about how we getting down the field. I think Gino fits that perfectly.
Yeah, when it comes to him and Chip Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that's like a perfect marriage, because Chip got what he wants and in an active quarterback, and he has someone who's accurate enough with the arm strength and power to actually throw that ball. Like AOC underthrowing underthrowing Thornton Jr., man. He had that boy beat like
Mm.
5 yards and then to underthrow him 10. That was crazy. So it was one of those things too, like dang, your arm strength ain't where it needs to be because any above average quarterback, they're able to make that pass, and that's a touchdown. So that would have been like a 60, 70 yard touchdown, so that
That's
that kind of
true.
that kind of hurt him. That kind of hurt him in a way, but same time, it's like, man, we first game,
Mm-hmm.
we have to shake them cobwebs off. We just now getting hit and whatnot, so it's a learning experience. It's a stepping stone in the right direction.
Most definitely. How did you feel about the defense? Did you feel like the defense actually looked up and like they stepped up and did well? Because I felt like that was one of the things that I did see. I felt like I looked at them and I looked at the way that they played on defense, and I think that they did a good job. Like they weren't limited to the idea of just playing with Raider energy. They actually played good Raider defense.
Right. The only thing that I can say about the defense is we got a few international pathway players, so
Mm.
it's gonna take time for them to actually get acclimated into NFL football, But
Mm-hmm.
I like the intensity. I like uh I like the heart. Who was that? We just got Thomas Booker. Bro didn't know a single play. He said, "Man, I'm just out here to play. Like I'm just
He
out here to
said, "Well,
fly
I'm just out here
around."
just hitting shit." He said, "I'm really just out here hitting anything moves on."
He didn't know what was going on. He just knew to bring that intensity, to bring that energy. So, like, I like it, but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they were playing their starters. They weren't playing their starters. And the fact that
Um,
they were moving the ball the way that they were able to move the ball, I have
yeah.
I got some worries about that defensive line, about our defensive line.
Mm. You talking about Seattle, right? The fact that Seattle was able to low key move the ball, and it was Seattle backups versus some Raider starters. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean,
Oh.
Max, he ain't really, turned up, right now. His
Mm-hmm.
first game
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
preseason. But at the same time, it's like that's where you need these other guys to really step in and show what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Oh
feel like we
Lord,
got a
no, not
lot
the
of
door.
like,
Uh huh.
oh no, oh no, oh shit. But I'm trying to get in there. But yeah, overall, man, it was smooth. Hey, but we win that game if not even the last field goal, you know, like that was kind of crazy to me how we let them block that. But uh he misses one. I don't know why he ended up missing that one actually, because they kind of rushed
We're in
on
the middle of the game.
they rushed onto the field to kick the field goal so fast he ended up missing. But I'm like, the clock wasn't even moving.
Yeah, see, you
So
can't
I
rush
didn't
your process.
understand the
Yeah,
whole rush to get out there.
yeah, that's kind of crazy. Especially when again, this is the opportunity where it's like, yeah, it's okay if the process is speeded up, but at the same time, we also are trying to look to kind of see how it is you just go about completing the job.
Yeah. Like
And it's
we gotta
like,
make it make sense, man.
yeah, that makes sense because it's gonna kill your confidence. It's gonna be a situation where it's like basically like your confidence is shaky on whether or not you actually can do that. Can I kick the field goal in like full speed?
Yeah, when the clock is ticking and it's time for us to round there and go do that. Yeah, he
Nigga,
can't.
like, yeah, man. I remember in preseason, man, they had us out there in preseason, and I missed that shit. Like, no, bro.
Now that's a thought in the back of my mind as a coach, as a head coach. All right, I got to make sure I have a timeout in my back pocket.
That part. Ooh. Okay, now. All right, now, Shedeur. Now you got away with
All right,
some of them, and
Shedeur.
you made some NFL folks miss the first two plays on the low. Now you scrambling, running around the backfield trying to turn backfield. You not that boy. You better stop. You not that fast,
Man,
Shedeur. We know this already.
they
Don't
did
get
set
behind. Don't get.
they did
Hmm,
set him up though. They set him up for failure. So I'm just hoping that he
hmm.
wins. You feel me? Or
Literally, because all he can do is
not even
win.
that, but just show his skill. Show his skill.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Right. Just and again, I was liking what I was seeing these first little drive. This first drive because again, he moved him down to the 4th and 1. They just kicked it. This last drive, he done actually made defenders miss and stuff like that. So now again, bro, I think in this first game, this first few moments, granted, this is not like the 1-1. I think you can get a clear understanding, like, okay, bro, I can do this. But let's not get so caught up in the idea of I can do this. Then now we play ourselves out of the opportunity to actually keep this job or to actually make a play. Because again, they're gonna look for every opportunity to take away from your athleticism and Shedeur can't do this, Shedeur can't do that, and Shedeur can't do this, Shedeur can't do that. So let's not lob that up for them right now. Like
Yeah,
falling too much into the fact that, oh shit, man, hold on, I actually can play in the NFL. Shedeur, we know you can, brother. We've been saying this for the last year.
right. But I also think like he did say it himself, like he's not looking to come in and start right away. He did want to take that back seat and actually learn and be able to uh perfect his craft. So even if even if it doesn't go well for him, I'm still not going to put that against him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, right. You can't put it on him because it's like he don't really got the opportunity to dictate necessarily if he gonna be able to succeed at that level
Right.
respectively. It's he'll be able to play and do his thing, but at the same time, like truly what is going to determine whether or not he's gonna be able to succeed at the biggest level is gonna be what the organization want to do.
Yeah. I feel like he already knew it too, especially telling his pops like, "Hey, nah, you ain't got to come to practice." You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's good. I'm not where I want to be at uh personally, like to even be like, oh, let's go, like I'm trying to show out, like nah. But I also think like
Right.
that's a key component for Sanders. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You put that pressure on yourself. You be prime time. You be prime time. That's in your blood.
That part.
So
I
sometimes
feel
that's
that.
what you need.
That part, and I think it spotlights also his level of maturity and knowing, like, bro, you got to know your situation and your circumstances. The fact that he was able to kind of put him to humble himself, right? I think that's like very respectable as a quarterback. A little bit is the fact that he didn't need to, but he humbled himself.
Right.
I low key didn't have to humble myself with what y'all had going on. I'm rich, y'all full of shit. But the fact that he low key humbled himself through this process in order to get that job, it lets you know. Eventually, though, you ain't gonna be able to say shit to this nigga once he get this job.
Yeah, once he get it, he gonna run with it for sure, for
Mm-hmm.
sure. But right now, we'll just see how this one goes.
That part. That's interesting. Which again, it's like, damn, like that's what I'm saying. I don't know. So who would you go with if you was Cleveland? Similarly to the Raiders, right? I'm looking at it with the Rams. I'm like, well, hey man, if Shedeur get up out of there, I low key might be a little
Man,
happy.
man, I wouldn't mind making that my second string. Well, even now, like I don't know, man, third string because Cam Miller he showed me something, but uh Dylan Gabriel, get him out of here. Joe Flacco should have been retired. Who else they got up there?
They got Dylan, Aiden, or excuse me, no, not they got Dylan, they got Shedeur, they got Flacco, they've got um
Missing one.
who else? They got Kenny Pickett
Deshaun? Ain't he still up there
and
too?
Deshaun. Yep, Deshaun and Kenny Pickett. Yeah, so they got all of them.
Kenny Pickett need to beat it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he ain't that. So
It,
yeah,
it it's
yeah, he
it's
ain't that.
it's it's either he retire, he go to tight end, or he just take them damn gloves off and really throw the ball. You feel me? Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sick of that. You
He
not
said,
Kurt
"Take them
Warner,
gloves off."
bro.
You're not Kurt Warner. I knew it. I knew it was coming next. I knew you was gonna say that shit.
Come on,
He
man.
said,
What we
he
talking
said, bro,
about?
you not. He said, you not Kurt, bro. Why you got gloves on? He said, Kurt switched to the gloves. He was like 35.
Yeah. Like Kurt came a long way with his own swag, you feel me? So he gets that,
Mm-hmm.
you feel me? But you beat it.
Yeah, man. Especially because I wasn't fucking with Kenny Pickett after he did that fake slide.
I ain't gonna
Once
lie, that
Pickett
was
did
kind
a
of
fake
fly.
slide,
That was
it was.
fly.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was fly.
I just was
Like
hurt that he
I
did it
couldn't
and got
even
away with
get
that
mad
shit.
at that. I'm like, oh, hey, he got that one off for sure.
He come on, what he said? Yeah, he got y'all.
That was fly. They even had to fucking do a rule for it. Like, hey, you can't be doing that shit.
They said no more fake slide. The next nigga fake slide around this bitch, we gonna beat your ass.
We gonna let them just take off on you. You feel me? They gonna tee off on you. You see
That
how they be
part.
doing. You see how they be doing. Trevor Lawrence.
Boy, yeah. What that part? Yeah, they be killing Trevor. Oh, that's a good hit. They threw the flag. Bang bang. They had a little
Oh,
Saint Rams Bradley Roby over there. That's crazy. They better not have called that. That's a good
they
hit.
better not call
Mm.
that. Ooh. Did he put his head
Right. You
down?
noticing that?
If he put his head
I
down,
don't think.
because that
Uh
looked
huh.
like it was all face mask. Like he hit him with his face
Yeah.
mask.
Right. Yeah. Head up, but mask on mask. If
Head
anything,
up.
that's Jordan Fuller.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
even
Nah,
that,
they gotta stop with that.
yeah,
Mhm.
man, because that's a slippery slope, man. Because at the end of the day, it's probably like a couple of centimeters between the face mask and the crown.
Literally.
And then you trying to get leverage on somebody and keep your head up same time. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's
And we
just
practicing, so I feel like when it's like I look at it like this: you play defensive back
yeah.
and receiver, right? I play defensive back and receiver. My thing is this: I don't really understand how it is now, and we're both two like high speed, lanky, agile individuals. So again, think about it, bro. When you cover somebody, you running, or even as a receiver, when you running, and you can come down with the ball, bro. You turning, coming down, trying to. As a defender, you already chasing him, and when they cut, so like now you saying essentially I'm supposed to sit there left for him, wait for him to hit the ground. When again, the whole reason why I'm hitting him out of the air, so to speak, is because if Trey touch, I'm guarding Trey. If Trey touched the ground and I try to tackle him, he's probably gonna keep going.
Right. Right. And that's
So
kind
I'm
of what I
trying to.
don't like about it, man. I don't
Mm-hmm,
like it because it's become so offense oriented. Like even
mm-hmm,
me as an offensive player, like you said, I play defense too. That's probably why I was so good at offense is because I'm a defensive player. So it's like I'm looking for that type of hit anyway. But
mm-hmm.
you're not giving the defense an opportunity to actually play defense. Now they're playing catch up.
You know, and I'm looking at it like that. I'm like, well, damn, like that. So for example, that hit that they just showed another hit by the safety number
Yeah,
23, and the dude dropped it.
yeah.
But again, if that's the way that you're telling defenders in the secondary that they finna have to start playing defense, I don't think we finna have no. What? How am I supposed? You mean to tell me I'm supposed to let you come across the defense, get the ball, and miss? No, bro, no.
No.
Because again, you and me, I'm throwing the ball to you. You throwing the ball to me. You and I both know if anybody think they finna tackle Trey or Zachary and they finna stand here like this and then go, that's perfectly fine. I'm probably gonna be 10 yards away from you and everybody else because your ass didn't make me make no move. That's the thing. We know this. Yak is so crazy right now because when a dude gets the ball, he's unimpeded now. Back in the day, you usually catching the ball and you got to make the first man miss and it's contact. Now it's dudes they getting the ball and they able to catch the ball, turn, make a move. This is you
make
ain't
a
it
move.
ain't never what before it used to be like catch boom. Did I get Steve Smith? Did I break this tackle? Did I get out of here? When it's now it's like boom, I can take a step. Oh, do I want to attack this defense? Nah, hold on. Okay, how many times you seen a dude catch the ball in space and he hitting folks with a and then taking off?
Right.
And it's like, bro, it used to be get north and south. Now you actually can't go east, west, north, and south. And then again, still when they come in at the point of contact with the tackle, which I can ask you this, do you feel like it's because of the lack of practicing tackles? Because I thought this with Genty. I felt like Genty is good, but I feel like Genty numbers was crazy because he playing against the Mountain West and they already don't practice tackling in football period now. So again, against college, that's probably the least level of tackling people that you're playing against, and it's not the greatest level of tacklers considered, Big Ten, SEC, ACC, or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, bro. I think a lot of these niggas right now, they yak look crazy because they doing a lot of. But we watch dudes who was like they hitting you with this and running your ass over and stiff arming somebody and breaking a tackle miraculously. It's like a lot less of that, more catch basketball like we talk crossover.
Yeah.
Because again, Tavon Austin, Percy Harvin, Reggie, go ahead.
I definitely do think like they're lacking the tackle aspect of the game. Like you said, they're not practicing the tackling. And even when you do practice tackling, if you look at like their fundamentals of it, it's like, nah, that's not gonna work, big dog. Now they're trying to implement like the rugby tackle. You get me? But even in rugby, you're putting your head down. You're gonna put your head down. You're gonna hit somebody with the crown of your helmet because of how low you trying to get and all that. It's not gonna work out. You got all this equipment on, so it's a lot easier for you to dip. You're gonna
And you going so
automatically
much faster.
dip your head.
That's what I was saying. I was learning about Sterling Sharp and his injury. And I hadn't learned. Okay, Bryce Young, what you got? Bryce? What you got, Bryce? Touchdown.
Oh,
quarterback. There we go.
Okay. Yep. There we go, Bryce.
There we go. That's good. Shout out to California right now, because again, we dominating the game of football. Dominating the game of football right now, and they don't want to talk about it because again, of course, y'all will hate.
It's Cali. Everybody gonna hate Cali, no matter what we do. However great we come, like they still gonna hate.
Still. And so back to what you were saying, I think that's that dynamic of it too. I think it is like when you seeing a lot of the ways in which things is going to, because again, right, it's the middle of the field dynamic, not to get tangential, because I know we kind of lost it a little bit there because Bryce threw that touchdown. But again, it's like, I think when you're watching the game in its totality right now, you're seeing it too, right? The amount of players who kind of had that old school dynamic to them as far as how they play against contact and stuff like that, those are the ones who be like crazy ass dominant. All the dudes that kind of be tipped like Justin Jefferson, he played like an old school receiver when he gets hit. He not one of them he's not the type of dude where you see Justin Jefferson go across the middle and if it's a defender, he's gonna stop and put his hands down. No, Justin Jefferson gonna go take his ass up across the middle, get blasted out there, still catch the ball. Them type of dudes actually be the dudes I feel like these days is actually the difference. And even like some of the like different types of quarterbacks and different stuff like that, that's why some of them thrive and survive versus or in contrast to some of the other ones is because of the way that they carry themselves in the game. It's crazy that you mentioned like the idea of how tackling has now come out of it into the rugby element. That's what you're talking about. I think what's missed in it is the lack of understanding. It's like you came up in the old school way they taught you to tackle right, legs bent, head to the side, arm wrap, bring your arm. They not doing that no more. It's hidden.
Shoot through. Bring your hips through. You feel me? Like all of that.
Hip. And then again, right,
when you're making it
at all, when you're making a tackle on the angle, right? same shoulder, same leg.
Yep.
Right, you seeing people hitting like this. They launching now. Y'all can't see the bottom half, but y'all can understand. Launching right leg launch, left shoulder. This is why you seeing dudes to be hitting and they get knocked off, and the dudes just keep running. Because you hitting with your shoulder, you're not wrapping up. They just all shoulder, right leg launch, shoulder. You don't have no power, no momentum. That's why they say that again, same leg, same shoulder. Once you do like that, that whole arm, everything coming is whole different. Now again, I ain't sitting up here acting like I'm gonna go out there and tackle Ashton Jinty for 4 quarters.
I'm for
We know
sure
what that
going.
is like.
I'm for sure going to lunge at the motherfucker though. I'm gonna
Come
lunge
on, Trey.
at his leg.
Come on.
That's what it is. A lot of now too. You know,
Yeah.
they're not looking for an actual tackle. I'm just gonna trip them up. I'm just gonna
I'm gonna just trip him up.
lunge my whole body at his legs and see like, oh, hopefully he trips up. Somebody else could come clean him up instead
The
of, oh,
cleanup. That's what niggas.
let me
That's what
make
folks live for.
contact, hold him up. Somebody else come, knock him out. You know, like there's no more of that. Dog.
None. None. I actually enjoyed this last week. I was watching like Rodney Harrison's career highlights. Bro, the amount of tackles that he made that were clean, excuse me, it was clean hit, shoulder, wrap up, and dudes was getting blasted. I mean, and again, I guess I kind of wonder that when do you think in the game of football, just because we talking theories and topics too, and again, wait, we back. It's preseason, so we kind of fast moving. Y'all see it. World by Trey back in here with us again. We love and appreciate the dedication.
Be back
We
again.
doing it again. We back again, baby. Simulcast on Twitch, you feel me? Live stream here on YouTube. So again, I was just gonna say that. When do you think, or do you think those elements will be let back in the game, right? Because it's teetering. I feel like right now we watching a thing where we kind of you seeing it like it's being learned. You know, they learn how to keep that dog in there, so to speak. You got like a Derwin Jamesy kind of guys. You got
Right.
another one that I love, Dre Greenlaw. We love Dre Greenlaw, even though we
Yeah.
hate him. Dre Greenlaw should have been a
Yeah.
Raider. He should have been a fucking Raider because
He
he's a
definitely should have been a
motherfucking menace.
Raider.
He should have been, and it's so annoying that he's on the Broncos.
Yeah, that's just
Because
crazy
it's
to
like
me.
Hafunga, another one, should have been a Raider. Both of them should have been on the Raiders this offseason. I don't know how they ended up over here, but I get it. And so I look at it and I say, do you think that there's going to be a time where, like, I think back, this makes it flash in my mind. You remember the SEC championship where Georgia played Texas? And
God, I don't.
where the Texas, okay, so the Texas quarterback runs, if you get a chance to put it up on TikTok, or I'll see if I can find it or send it to you at one point. He runs down the middle, trade the niggas, he go full any given Sunday, full Friday Night Lights. For the team, right down the middle of the fucking safety from Georgia murdered, or no, excuse me, from Texas murdered this man, dog. They murdered him. Let me see if I can find it. Just obliterated him, Trey. And I looked at it, it wasn't no flag neither. It was a good clean hit. And I'm like, okay, good clean hit, good clean ball. But do you think that that's gonna come back into the game?
I believe it will be beneficial for the league for that to come back.
Like CJ DJ, I feel like we all love watching Chauncey Gardner-Johnson knock folks the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to him. He just got hurt.
I think that's an element of football. That's what made football. You know, like even though now it's a lot of CTE, it becomes a medical thing now. You know, now we're trying to protect our assets. You know, so it's like, how can we
that part?
get
Because
back to
honestly,
that?
did they? Go ahead.
Like how can we get back to that point without putting people's lives at risk? I guess you could say like. I'm not sure because at the end of the day, we all know what we signed up for. You know, that's always been a thing. Like, hey, just know when you playing, this is what's gonna happen. This is what you have to come across. This is what you always got to keep in mind. You know, like you gonna get hurt. You will get hurt out here. And so it's things like hockey, they still have their same intensity. You know, it's certain sports that still they have that. That's why people love it so much. And if football, if the NFL really want to get back to that, they gotta let people hit again. Like I think it really fell off once Palomalu left,
Mm-hmm.
Sean Taylor passed, rest his soul. Like
All right, peace, Sean
that
T.
man, that was really like when football was exciting though. Ed Reeds and Brian Dawkins, all your great safeties, man. That's what made them great because they made receivers think, oh, this guy's right behind me. He either gonna hit me, and if he do, I might get put out. But if he don't hit me, I gotta make sure I catch this ball because he gonna take it for six the other way.
That part.
And
He
that's
gonna take it for
always
six.
something that receivers had to think about.
In that part, I feel like that's one of the things where it's like when I talk about receivers today, bro, you know me. As long as you know me, I've been running around playing some quarterbacks and receivers and defensive backs. So you know me, I've always had an appreciation for running around like a little zebra, like a little deer in the middle of shit jumping in the air. But dog, I say this all the time. I don't want to hear nothing about certain quarterbacks right now. I don't want to hear certain things about certain receivers right now because again, bro, as Warren Sapp has said in a phrase that I've stolen, I don't know if you see the screen. This is the hit I was talking about.
Yeah, I see it.
This was in the championship game for the SEC last year, and when I
Oh,
come on, right, what destroyed that man. Here, let me run it back one more time. So again, we talking about the
oh
ideology, the
my
understanding
god.
that these kind of hits. Right, my bad. I took it off the screen, dummy pass.
Oh
Let me
my
pull it back up.
god. I for sure needed that replay because that was crazy.
Yeah, no, this was in the SEC championship game, bro. This is when Carson Beck got hurt, bro. This is on the next like drive later. This is for the game on the low. It's overtime. Yeah, overtime.
Now, that's old school football, man. Oh my
No,
goodness. Oh
it,
my
it makes
goodness.
it makes everybody who knows that era of ball, everybody say the same thing. They be like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
Like that's what you miss in football. Like being able to be like, ooh, like
Mm-hmm.
it's rare that you get those types of plays, those type of hits, those type of tackles. So it's like
And
when you do see it, it's like they better not throw a flag
boy, what? Come on, you like, nah, man. There's no
because
way they need. Go ahead, break it down because again, what you're gonna explain is again, he shouldn't have did that. He did it. We know why. Overtime, down three, need the first down, second and 8 is right there. But
and
y'all better
and
not throw
and
no fucking flag because he crazy.
and but that's the other thing too, because how are you going to stop the running back or whoever has the ball from dipping their head for preparing to get hit? So you can't
That part, and that's
you
what they
can't
tried to do.
call
Yeah,
one and not the other.
damn, and you're a running back. So do you remember when they said that they was changing that rule? Remember when Trent Richardson came in, and I think that fucked his career up too. Not only his get traded and the issues with his vision at times from having
Yeah, his
played behind that
vision
big
his
ass
vision was
Alabama
wild.
line. Yeah, his vision was crazy. That boy, he used to run like a nigga playing Madden. Like, you just trying to run to the outside every time, would not hit the hole. It was crazy.
He
Um,
reminded me of Justin Fargas.
mm, damn, hey man, hey, time to stop the screen share briefly. As a fan of the two R's in the league, there's a third one, Baltimore. As the
Mhm.
Raiders and the Rams, y'all do not know how many years of watching players who we knew we had to have hope for. They had a good little few games, good little season, and then we be spending time here like
Come on, man.
Austin Davis. You said Justin Fargas. Justin Fargas made me think about Austin Davis.
Bro. Just like no vision. You just gonna run into a brick wall, like you gonna run right up the lineman's back, and it's like, come on, man. You see it's
No,
nothing
no
there.
patience. Why we
No
no patience.
patience.
Why we couldn't get Arian Foster?
Arian Foster was something crazy.
But
He was
wasn't he?
crazy.
Wasn't he? We could do this because I love backs though. I love backs.
Yeah, man.
Arian Foster is one of my like seven, maybe not five because again that five is a real elite group, right? Everybody got an elite five. That elite five, you're gonna have to have Barry in there. Walter for sure got to be in there.
Of course.
When you get older, you know what the running back position is. For me, Jim Brown is in there, and Jim Brown number
Jim
one
Brown.
because running the ball, bro, and being that good, but niggas hitting you when you go to the ground, nigga. Oh, eating your ass and punching you
Yeah,
and shit like
yeah,
that. To me,
yeah.
that's like, no, bro, he's the greatest. He'll always be the greatest because, again, like, he really ran through racism.
No, definitely. Jim Brown for sure was running through racism for
Like,
sure.
what? It's like, and people can't fathom that. Like, that's Mike Tyson fighting through. I mean, not Mike Tyson, but Muhammad Ali fighting through. But again, like, Jim Brown really, like, running through racism week after week for like 200 is crazy. The will of a black man.
Bro probably would have came up with cigarette burns from back then.
Bro, if they could have
That's how
had,
it was.
come on, if they could have had a gun in there, shot him while he was in there, they would have.
What?
So it's like him,
But
Sean,
that's
and he.
that's
Go ahead.
uh who else? Who else? No, I'm trying to think of another running back. I mean, of course,
LT
Bo.
possibly,
That's
Marshall
my
possibly, Bo.
Marshall
Come
of
on.
code, of course.
Ooh.
LT was just cold. I think LT, he really like took it to another level.
Yeah,
The
bro.
way that
LT was
he came
different,
out.
bro. He was like, again, like Marshall. I love Marshall. LT was like Marshall, like the boosted
It was
Pokemon Marshall.
it was Marshall
And
and
Emmett
Barry
and
put together
yeah, because he did have that. You right, he
because
did
he
have that
had
little
the juice, that spin
mm,
move with the stiff arm. Come on, man, he had it. He had it.
that spin move with the stiff arm. And again, that's usually cutting coming off of he finna press that hole to the outside and cut under when they him and AP.
Yep,
Him and AP had the
AP for sure.
coldest outside stretch cutback I ever seen in my life. Ever. Or
And you
even,
know
that
that
little
that
the
that,
little
that that's what
misdirection counter
that's what
step.
they was teaching me. Yeah, that's what they used to
Mm.
teach me, man. Bounce, bang, or bend it, and that's
Mm.
all off LT and AP.
Bro, it was funny because I went back and I watched your championship game tape. You know me, I'm a ball head, man. I'm a
Oh
football
yeah,
head.
yeah,
So
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I'm watching this and I'm like, bro, it's you're an amazing person, right? We talking ball, we doing this. So again, I like giving the love to my people. So let me tell you, you're an amazing person because again, bro, a lot of
I
people spend
appreciate it.
time on the disappointment of the what is based on this sport. That's the thing is
Right.
it hurts our culture. We
Yeah,
in a generation
yeah,
now where people is becoming YNs after having played ball because they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. Right? So
exactly.
again, as I'm watching, I'm like, dang, bro. So you got which way do we say this? Do we say, all right, man, well if Trey was 6'1", 200, 190, they would have lost their mind. No, okay, well, no, we don't gotta do that. Let's just look at it for what it is and just see it. And it's like, dang, bro, just the lack of understanding of the game at the time. I'm watching this shit about Brady, for example, and the Brady docs and all this other stuff. And I'm saying, like, okay, bro, when do we stop saying that the scouts know what they talking about and we can say we know what we talking about? You and I was talking about it last night when it happened. Didn't we say that that was a protection issue last night?
Indeed,
Did I
indeed.
did I
That
not
was
go
definitely
on Shannon
protectionist.
Sharp, Anthony Richardson, finger turned to the side? That's on you, player. We saying it from the crib, but who else said it? Kurt Warner said it. Chase Daniels said it. Shannon Sharp said it. So again, knowing the game. So let's talk about the game. Like I'm saying, as I'm watching your championship tape,
Right.
right? This is what's going to substantiate us being able to talk. It's how well you ran that rock down in between the tackles, and you ain't a 200-pounder at that time, and they didn't want to come in there and get you. You seeing them not trying to
Right.
come in there and get you.
Right.
That's a different mentality. Like you said, break it, bend it, or what was the other one?
Bounce, bang, and bend.
And again, with a
So
championship
you either bounce
mentality,
to the
he said no.
outside, you bang it up in there, or you bend it all the way back.
And again, he was running down their face because again, he knew this is a championship game. So again, no, I gotta meet y'all right there. Y'all want to try and take me out here? No. The whole game, I'm right here with it. So
I'm in
again,
your
that was the
face with it.
craziest part. The craziest part is watching you basically run up as many. How much you had? Like 320.
Yeah. 3
Running up,
331.
running up 331 downhill though. You're not running around everybody.
Right. Right.
At least the clip, what they show, you ran 330 the hard, the old school, the hard, the LT way, the AP way. The shit was
That's the
beautiful to
Jim
watch. I
Brown way
loved
right
every
there.
minute. Come on, dog. What?
Man. And it just comes with a mentality. You feel me? It's a mentality of playing running back. You know, like yeah, you could be 5'6", 145 pounds, soaking wet, but
Darren Sproles in
if you
high
know,
school.
man, if you know how to attack the defense, like it's gonna be money. It's money. Something that I was always taught was attack the shoulder. Shout out Coach Shay.
Mm.
You gotta attack the shoulder. Pick one, attack it. But you gotta make sure you hit him before they hit you.
That part, that
So
contact again,
imagine, imagine
finishing. That's called finishing against contact. People at the crib, bro. People don't understand this.
finishing,
Is my favorite thing. It's those people
finish
that
the
when you see
run.
them hit that finish, they create the acceleration to and at the defender. Because again, if I allow you to meet me, you're going to probably be able to stop me and slow me. What Trey talking about is that dynamic of creating that off balance and then meeting the defender to continue to accelerate through them. It's
Exactly,
harder in the pros. Y'all
exactly.
see it a lot of times in the pros, and people go down trying to do that because it's the highest level. But when y'all see the highlights and different things like that, look for that difference. Back to what you were saying.
Because the thing about it is when you're coming up the middle, 5'6", 145, soaking wet, what are they expecting you to do? They're
Jew.
expecting you to So that's exactly what they're looking for already. So the moment that they chatter their feet, oh, I'm bursting through your shoulder now. Because that was another thing. Like you better not ever get arm tackled. You better not ever let somebody just
Yeah.
one arm you. Nah, man. Like
Mm-mm.
that's
Mm-mm.
you in
Mm-mm.
trouble after the game. You feel
Yeah.
me?
You
The
finna
next
go.
week
You
you in
you.
trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Because again,
it's
at
it's
that frame
it's
size. Go
about
ahead. My bad.
finishing. Yeah, yeah. The frame size like that can become a factor if you don't have that mentality and the heart to actually finish the run. You should always fall forward, always don't never let nobody hit you, put
Mm-hmm.
you on your back, nothing like that. So it's just it's a couple of small things that you actually have to even train for. You got to train for stuff like that. You got to train to have that type of killer mentality and things of that nature. And the moment that you do get it, it's because you already know you've worked so hard to actually put it into fruition. You feel me? So it's something
Mm-hmm.
that's it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Not everybody is able to just turn it on and turn it off. So like that's usually what I'm looking for when we're talking running backs.
Hold on. I had to switch over real quick.
Yep. That's why even with Zamir White,
Mm-hmm.
people love Zamir White out of college. And I was always that one guy that was like,
Mm.
I don't know, man.
You like me.
I
You
don't
you
know.
a little you a little skeptical, but it's not because you hating skeptical. You
It's
skeptical
not a
because
hate.
you understand those elements within the game that are the little details that you can't explain to somebody without you gotta have to be you to
Exactly.
explain this, you really gotta sit down with a video and be like bleep 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 look bleep 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 look bleep
Look,
bleep bleep look bleep bleep bleep
yes,
look bleep bleep and show like
yes,
10, 15, 20 great people at the same time too to
right,
also get that off. We can talk
right.
about it and then explain it now because we got a mutual understanding of it. But again, it's the Cam Ward skepticism to some extent that some may
Mhm.
have when they say, bro, what I'm saying to you is Caleb Williams too. What I'm saying to
Yeah,
you is
Caleb.
both players played against a level of competition in the manner in which they succeeded that spotlighted an inferiority in their athletic superiority, so to speak. So again, Cam Ward's being able to stand in the pocket with the ball.
And just stand like a statue. All right, I'm going to fling it.
All right. Caleb Williams, I'm a okay, now I'm
Right.
running a circle.
Crazy.
No, buddy. You
Crazy.
playing in the Pac-12 and you're playing in the ACC. Them, it ain't enough of them. Because I'm watching Matthew Stafford, who to me now he's better than Aaron Rodgers. Not because I'm a Rams fan, but I watched him do this in Detroit, and now with the Rams, bro, I didn't realize like, bro, Matthew Stafford got 2,000 yard receivers. That nigga's a different animal.
He
and
was a
getting
dog. Matthew Stafford is
obliterated.
still a dog. Still a dog.
Still,
Them early years with the Lions, he was a dog.
dog.
He was a dog. Out there, busted shoulders and all. Still launching that motherfucker.
Launching. So I'm like, nah, okay. Now the understanding is that there's a few things that actually make a difference when you watch these things. That it's like you got to really pay attention to them at a different level. So, like we talking about with running backs and Zamir White, or talking about a skepticism about a guy like a Cam Ward or Caleb Williams, or again Anthony Richardson. As much as I was a fan of Anthony Richardson, when I heard
Yeah.
teen, he's got teen starts, I was like, oh shit.
Ooh.
He
Yeah.
coming out of college. Him and Trey Lance coming out of college. They both only had at the most 18 college starts, and it wasn't 18. It's closer to like 14. Both of
Damn.
them. So again, what you watching Anthony Richardson can't call an outside, a linebacker in a slide protect,
You
so to
don't know
speak.
how to slide your protection. That comes with it. It's not enough experience. Go ahead.
And again, it's just that it's not enough experience within that. So when we looking at these things, we got them skepticisms. It's the fact that certain things don't necessarily translate because the game in the way in which it is, like you said, back to Zamir White, not going back to running back, contact balance, finishing lean, is again that understanding that when you see it, you know it. Genty, my thing is all right, I believe in Genty though, because he like that, certified. But is how consistently will he be able to dominate like that? Because again, he played against a level. What I'm telling the world is, look, bro, he that boy, but understand the level he doing that against is not everybody. What solidified him for me and stamped him though was what he did against Penn State. That it took a lot of tries, but
That
now at
defense.
this point, this is a reflection against Boise, the rest of the niggas on Boise State. If
Yeah.
I get 100 with these niggas against y'all, I'm that.
Right. That's
Like, it
facts.
don't matter if I fumble, it don't matter what the fuck happened. No, this is an NFL defense by all intents and purposes. The way that they focus on me, everything is about me. They on my head, they coming for me. If I'm able to do this now, it's 11 versus 5.
Absolutely.
And excuse
I
me,
think.
11 versus 6. Because it's
Yeah.
five linemen plus him. So it's 11
Yeah.
versus
Plus
6.
him.
So
Because even
whatever.
that, I'm like, even
Come
that,
on.
it's like quarterback a little bit, but
Come
not
on.
even because
Come on.
he was nothing.
Nothing. And again, you playing versus the DBs, the safeties. You playing against all the linebackers, the D line, the whole shit,
Front
focusing on you.
seven and it ain't even front seven. It's the front nine
Front
because they
9.
loading the box up on you.
Boy, what? Trey, they not worried about these receivers. If you get caught on by whoever the fuck out here, this is the day where we gonna show you that this is a football factory. Because the receiver to get caught on by whoever from Boise State, and it's really some shit that matters. Like again, the difference in the level of play in the game, everybody, we understand this and we can speak on this, is the fact that it's the moments that make up a football game is the when it matter moments seem to not matter. Meaning them defensive backs though on them downs when it actually does matter, nah, fuck it. You can have a little second down slant.
Take
You
it,
can have a
take
little
it.
1st and 10 play action. We gonna pull it out and motherfucking you can have that. No. But them downs where y'all watch the game and y'all see, now we can talk about this. I love this. Where you watch them downs in the game and you see the quarterback and he like,
Oh shit. Yep.
yeah, no, that's what is the reason why these boys getting NIL, why DB's getting $100 million contracts. That's the moments. That's why a team like a Boise State will never be able to actually get it with a Penn State, even with a Genty. Because again, them DBs on the outside, like we said, it's 11 versus 6. Because again, see, when it matters in the passing game, we finna shut this shit down. So they just outside, they just weapons. They just coming, just blitzing, tackling, diving at this man. So again, what he did against them, moral of the story, what Genty did against Penn State was crazy. Because
Still
again, you
impressive.
got DBs coming from every fucking angle.
Right. Because
Lined
they
up.
don't care who lined up out there. You're
Thank you.
nobody. I just got to make sure you don't score. So
Because you really not finna get the ball.
I don't really have to read you. I'm gonna take my little read steps and then I'm shooting.
Thank you.
Because I know you out here to block anyway, so beat it.
Bro, come on. But see, people don't really be getting that. And that's one of the beauties of what it is we doing and we build it now, because it's that, like you said, boy, what? You ain't even a factor. We ain't even worried about that. We finna take these steps. Again, we got to have dual Carter on all these boys. So realistically, he finna have to get rid of the ball to Genty or the tight end as fast as humanly possible. If they throw it, I wish he would throw it over here.
I wish he was going
Dun-dun-dun,
6.
dun-dun. Yes. See?
60 other way.
So I think that's one of the things that made, like you said, made Ashton Genty great. Again, like you said, one of the things with the Georgia backs, it's just the conversation about certain Georgia backs is just the idea behind who you playing with. Like you said, Zamir
Who are you
White,
playing with?
you playing with a juggernaut, and you're not running it up crazy now. You just running it.
You just running. And you could see that once he got into the NFL, like
Mm-hmm.
he was one of those players that was like, all right, we could see you got something, but you're not consistent in that something. It's going to take everything to go right for you to be able to do what you do. And soon as we gave him that starting role the next season, I mean, after Josh Jacobs went down, he started those last couple of games of the season, whatever. Yeah, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. We don't have that much tape on you. Uh, you're gonna make a play.
A play. And there's
Following
nothing wrong
season,
with that.
following season, though, when it's time for you to carry the load, where was you at? The moment that I knew he was gonna have a bad season, when he became the starter. It was a picture that came out of him, and it was like, oh, Zamir White. He been in the gym. He been in the gym. Arms look like goddamn hay bales. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like just swole. I'm like, oh yeah, he fumbling this year.
Because he
He's
can't
for
hold the
sure
ball.
fumbling this year.
Yeah. Yeah. He can't hold the ball.
And oh and behold, fumble, and it's like, man, I know I'm not the only one that's seen that. I know I'm not.
But
You focusing so much on being the cowbell back, it's like
mm-hmm.
you didn't focus on the finesse part of it.
Because
You
again,
was so focused on, oh, I'm just gonna have to run through everybody. I gotta be as strong as possible. I mean, that's of course the best ability is availability, but at the same time, you can't build yourself up to where you just a tackling dummy at this point.
ooh. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, what we understand is Zamir White probably grew up watching Adrian Peterson highlights. That's what that sounds
Indeed.
like. But again,
Indeed.
it's 2025. Adrian Peterson would get off today because Adrian Peterson is a missile. Zamir White, I
Right.
don't think you a missile, dog. Georgia, you wouldn't get off like that. So that was never
Oh,
going to work. This day and age is about the dual threat back, the back that is so much a receiver and a running back. Le'Veon Bell, shout out to you. We love Joe Game. They did
we
you
love
crazy how they
Le'Veon
did you.
Bell.
They did you crazy, Le'Veon. But again, dog, what it comes down to, Shedeur back in the game,
Oh yeah, they trying him.
or maybe he didn't get out. Maybe he didn't get out. I feel like he got out though. I just stopped looking for a minute. But okay, we
I
got
think
Shedeur
somebody
riding,
else. I think somebody else did come in for a quick
right?
second.
Okay, so yeah, somebody else did come in. Okay, Shedeur back in. He just ran for a first down. Okay, so what does this say, Trey? Hold on. We just gonna get off Zamir White. Boom. Trey
Yeah.
Shedeur, I'm now watching, realizing Shedeur back in the game.
Right.
Not we ain't gonna get on that. That's fine. Shedor's running. These ain't it. These ain't the ones. Obviously. Now, definitely.
Right.
But again, against NFL, what the next conversation is gonna be. We know this. This is what they gonna start with, y'all. Well, that's not NFL dudes. But he's running around now. He's okay, come on.
You can't do him
Okay.
like that. You can't
So
do him like that.
second and one, he exactly. So he can't do him like that at all. Second and one, he just threw a slant. Earlier, he had a slant as well, came up a little high. This one, same kind of situation. Again, right now, what I'm seeing with him is very telegraphed because he don't seem to be taking those steps. Almost like
Mhm.
he's in the Cam Ward kind of bag. It's looking Cam Wardish. He's dropping back in. And so it's a lack of a little bit of urgency in some of these throws that I'm seeing for these slants. And I'm wondering, like, what do you think they're going to run it, right? What do you think that is? Ooh, tush push. Okay, first down. Do you think that's what they teaching him? Because I feel like he's always been a little bit quicker off the draw, or is that the NFL speed of the game thing, where it's like he's viewing
I
the
think it's
slant
the
on his.
speed.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely do believe it's the speed because having Tom Brady as a mentor and things of that nature. He's working out with you. I'm pretty sure he's teaching you the exact same things that made him great. And with Tom Brady, it was more of a drop back, 1, 2, let that motherfucker go. You feel me? Like if it's anything other than that, you got to go to a second option and things of that nature. It's like it kind of get dicey. You start standing back there. But
Yeah.
the thing for him, I was hoping for like he have a little bit more finesse, but
Mhm.
I think he already knows the more finesse he has, the more liable he is to get injured.
Yeah.
So he's going to need to focus more on taking
Putting
your steps, get
putting the
to
ball
that
where it need to
read,
be. Yeah. Even if they don't,
put
because
it
again,
where it needs to be.
as you're saying that, I'm like, okay, so don't judge this based on what the narrative gonna be.
Right,
Completions and all that. Judge this
right.
based on is Shedeur putting the ball. Ooh, we almost do interception. Is Shedeur putting the ball where it needs to be, so to speak?
His
Right?
mechanics, that's what we're
Whether they catch
focusing
it or
on.
not, yeah.
It,
Because the
it,
dudes from
it does he
Cleveland
have
may not be it.
Yeah, does he have the mechanics to where you see a better upside in him than Dylan Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, and things of that nature? Like, if it's coachable, then yeah, you gonna be far times better than all those guys who's just relying on their athleticism to take them as far as their athleticism will take them until they get injured or things like that.
Ooh,
If
ooh,
Shedeur
ooh,
hurts his ankle or something like that, God forbid,
ooh,
he's still gonna have the
ooh.
mechanics to take him to the next level.
Oh man. Ah, damn! I should have left the screen share of that one. That was a very good reel of Shedeursanders running the fuck around, Traviel. I ain't gonna cap Trey, my bad. But damn,
Hey,
I done took it to the real way. My bad. Hold on, my boy just avoided
hey,
every nigga on the D line just now. He was running for his goddamn life and did not throw the ball back into the middle of the field though. He was running to throw, ran from the center of the field, obviously left side, evaded everybody, got to the far side, and again, what he was always getting caught at Colorado doing. This is interesting as well. Like, is he using, as you know this, is he using a different level of speed
mm,
in college? Right, right. In college,
that,
in a certain level, you use that speed, but it's a certain level of speed. Then it's that
it, I, that's more of a I'm scared speed. You feel me? Like
exactly.
I'm not trying to get hurt speed. Like I
So you
gotta
saying
get away.
So when you say that, as we go through this, are you saying that from the thought process of again him not maybe being in Cleveland, right? He want to be healthy in case he end up wherever he ends up, Oakland,
Exactly,
L.A., right? Uh,
exactly.
anywhere proverbially around the league or prospectively around the league that he could be able. He want to be going in there healthy
Right.
because anything to
He
devalue
definitely
him,
wants to be
devalue him.
healthy.
Okay,
The
okay. So
moment that
again,
he gets injured, it's over.
mm,
Especially if he's in Cleveland. Oh yeah. Then the
mm.
whole narrative comes about like, oh, see, we told y'all, whatever, 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 whatever. And that's exactly what he doesn't want. He's not here to showcase, oh, I'm a fast quarterback, I could get away and all that, because you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna immediately put your ass in that RPO.
Keep going. Keep going. You giving this is you having a moment that I feel like I be having like, oh shit. I didn't even think about that. Go ahead.
The moment that you show them that you can get away, that you have that get away from the cop speed, oh yeah.
They
We
sending
we
your ass
we
to run past the police with all the shit you stole. You right.
we about to put you in the RPO. We're gonna handcuff you just like we do Lamar Jackson. We're gonna handcuff you to a certain playbook that we know is not built to win
A
a
championship.
championship. At least you'll win games, but you're not winning a championship with that.
Running the option.
The same way that they did Cam. Oh, the linebackers are scared to hit him. RPO.
They was obliterating Cam. Y'all don't understand because they keep trying to
They were.
tell y'all. They keep trying to tell y'all that Anthony Richardson is the same size as Cam Newton. Anthony
No,
Richardson just left a game in preseason missing a protection with a pinky injury.
Pinky.
Cam Newton ate blitzes like he ate hits like that, non accounted for blitzers. He literally used to eat them things for the first quarter. Because again, bring him on. Because as soon as I make this nigga miss and he fall on the ground, now it's 10 on 11.
Yeah. And ain't nobody really looking to single tackle Cam Newton.
Because 5 niggas couldn't tackle him. We seen that game against the Falcons. We seen everybody, we seen a D lineman holding him, a linebacker hitting him, another linebacker grabbing him, and Cam Newton managed to shrug off and fall forward only because he's not a video game character.
And that's what I'm thinking like is going on with Shedeur right now.
Okay.
He's doing things to make sure that he's able to continue on.
Mm.
So that surprising speed, don't nobody
He
know
running
he
for his
has
life.
that. They don't nobody
Mm-hmm.
know he has that surprising speed because he's worked on mechanics. He's working on this is what's going to get me to that next level, not me being Marcus Mariota. You get me? Like, because you'll end up like Marcus
Getting
Mariota.
blasted. Marcus Mariota should have been passing the ball and running when he needed to. They had Marcus Mariota. They said, "Hey, Marcus."
Exactly.
Wow.
And that's what's wrong with the Oregon offense. That's
you right.
That's kind of what was wrong with Chip Kelly's offense. Like it wasn't able to translate into the NFL because they're not running that.
Bro, no, they're not. They're not, bro. They're not running that in the NFL. Now, granted, they're running parts of it.
Yeah.
LaMichael James
like
could
I
have
said,
thrived in the league like as a Darren Sproles. They wasn't fucking with it. They had LaMichael James running up the middle.
Beat it.
They was trying
LaMichael's
to
not
get him
running up the
killed.
middle.
He's not. Then they had him on kick off on punt and kick, and he's not a punt and kick dude. He a running back.
Yeah.
Not every dude who can run around and get loose is a return man. It's not every dude is a get the ball and go guy. Now we talking to a get the ball.
Right.
We talking to two get the ball and go guys. Type it and
Right.
whatever hide up. Look, man, I'm gonna get the ball and go mine. That's the get the ball. He done did it. He got the proof is in the pudding. Okay. So again, but not everybody that y'all see get the ball is a dude that really could get the ball anywhere and just do that.
Right.
And so again, when y'all fit people into that mode, or they fit people into that mode, like I was mentioning that earlier, right? We could talk about that, right? We talked about Michael James,
Yeah.
Tavon Austin, Percy Harvin, Reggie Bush, DeAnthony, right? DeAnthony, all of them guys, Percy Harvin, Tavon, they all had an ability to be so much more than what they were, but they were limited to being fit into a concept.
Yeah.
Instead of being fit into the idea of what it is you can imagine or what it is you can create. They were creators more so than they were to be fit into a mold in a role. Reggie Bush was the first Christian
you
McCaffrey.
only do this.
Thank you.
Man.
Reggie Bush, you only a third down running back. When Reggie Bush, no, bro, you can go line up in a slot. You can line up in the backfield. We can run an end around. You can run direct snap. You can get on punt team. Percy Harvin, you can get in receive. And again, Percy Harvin with the headaches and everything, that really hindered him because he got off even when he played. But again, the way in which they used Tavon Austin as well. Like I said, DeAnthony.
Go ahead.
The lack of innovation with them. And again, I always hold that against Sean McVay. I feel like Tavon Austin, there's no way you go from being what he was in college. Granted, that's college. But again, there's no way you go from that high level of usage to getting in the NFL, and then somehow it's as if you can't even play football no more. That's a lack of imagination based on the coaches. That's fitting somebody into a role where you a return man and a slot guy.
Right.
Well, he wasn't no slot receiver. He was a game breaker. Right?
Game breaker for sure.
For sure. Somebody that you put in a position where when we need, and again, Tavon Austin, granted with the Rams, the situation wasn't it, but again, you build around that. I thought with the structure of what we had, we could have beat the Patriots in 2019 with a imaginative dynamic for Tavon Austin type of player. Because again, when you focus on Dallas Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, or no, they don't got enough.
But even with Tavon Austin, once he went to the Rams, and you get with a offensive mind like McVay, bro,
mm-hmm.
you're expecting something amazing every
Yeah,
time Tavon touches the ball. You
every
just
time.
know it's going for nothing less than 10, nothing less than 10 yards.
Because what you
It's
can
either
imagine.
first down or touchdown.
And I think where it was lacking, and the point here is that we've now come to, and I'm making it, is that you can see where coaches lack imagination because they limit players and they put them into the idea, not what they can imagine as far as creativity based on where can I put you to hurt the defense? Where can I put you to turn around and make a mismatch? Where can I put you to turn around and actually like give us an opportunity to be able to hurt the opponents and create a mismatch because you are literally a mismatch. Tavon, it wasn't nobody that could guard Tavon Austin. You could cover Tavon Austin. They made him coverable.
Yeah,
Andy Reid,
which is
you
crazy.
couldn't guard Tyreek Hill. You can't cover Tyreek Hill neither because, again, he's developed his receiver game now as well. But, again, you can't guard
Now he always had that.
that
Tyreek
at
had
all. And
that.
that's what it is.
He
Yeah,
was
he
the
had
route
that.
tree. He was the route tree.
Yeah.
He got that.
Yeah, that speed, his transition speed, again, his change of direction on Madden, his transition speed is just ridiculous.
The way he gets in and out of his routes, the
Mm-hmm.
way that he'll make a defensive back second guess which way he was really going to go. Yeah,
And in this
yeah.
era,
Same with Austin, same with Percy, but they got limited to just doing certain things, and that's why they weren't able to hit the
the
level,
ceiling.
especially Black Mamba, bro, especially D'Anthony, bro. Like D'Anthony should have had a way longer
Yeah.
career than he actually had.
He was far more capable than what it is y'all saw.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
way
man.
more capable.
Like, again, y'all seeing these kids now coming out of SoCal. We love them. Shout out to, again, my boy Trey, Narbonne, my boy Chris, who be on here with me, who I'm gonna get y'all together. That's what I can't wait to do when we get an in-person sit down. Because, again, my boy Chris went to Sarah.
Oh yeah,
So y'all played against each other,
yeah,
and when he was with the Super Cavs, that video, right? The video about Marquise Robert and all that, he was on a D line.
man,
So he on a D
man.
line. Y'all done had a few one hand catch in the little Cleveland game. Okay. Y'all done had a few little moments, but again, one of my things is I refer to it as, again, when they was the Super Cavs, he and them did their thing, and when you was on your Super Trey and it was Trey's world out there, look, we know what Narbonne did. We know what happened.
No, we definitely know what happened, man. And honestly, it was nothing that we could really do about that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, look, so hey, look, let's talk about that for a moment, real quick, because when you in the
5:30, I'm back.
go crazy, go crazy, go crazy.
Nah, you good? Go ahead.
Okay, when you in the middle of that experience, um, looking back in hindsight, your level of competition because, again, you spoke on you also being a defensive back, right?
Yeah.
Having played defense. When you out there and you against that level of talent, um, what is that experience like? I feel like a lot of people don't know that, right? I feel like people don't speak on that a lot of times. It's a lot about, all right, we teaching this, and I don't know, I balled, but no, like, what is that experience like as a competitor as well? Because you're a high
Real
level competitor.
ballers, real ballers always know, like, I mean, we have that in us, like, ain't nobody better than me.
Mm-hmm.
Until you see them people that's better than you. So
Mm-hmm.
at that point, I'm either gonna bow down or I'm gonna have to elevate my game. The point that you done everything that you could possibly do to elevate it, to even match it, to maybe surpass it, and you don't, you just gotta give it up, man. You just got not give it up, but you gotta, hey, you throw your hands up and be like, man, That he's the guy. He's the
See,
guy.
now what I'll say is
And
this: in my
being on the same field as George Farmar and Robert and Marquise, bro, Shaq, come on, man. Like it was like
Adoree, because apparently it was a baby Adoree was running around out there, bro. That's what
baby
bro.
Adoree.
He's showing me videos. At one point last year, we did a little thing, and I ran through his highlights. Again, we gonna do it with you too, bro. We gonna get on Zoom, bro, and we gonna go
Yeah,
through as much as we can find. I'm finna go ahead and commentate up, and we finna clown and look at this, and you finna get your story and
man.
your commentary, right? We gonna have a ball with it.
Yeah,
And as we watching, bro, it's one clip. My boy Chris got an interception. He was unique like that. He the D lineman catching interceptions.
yeah.
He had like 3 interceptions or something like that. So he said at one point, and again, whether he joking, my boy Chris is funny. You done seen the clips. He funny. He like, man, yeah, man, the coaches came up to Terry one time. They talk about, yeah, man, y'all got a DB named Chris Cooper. He like, man, no, the coach is like, DB, man, no, that's a D lineman. I'm like, Chris, man, you full of shit. Ain't nobody came over there looking for that shit. But again, so I'm like, at one point he got a clip where he like, yeah, man, this is me on the interception. I'm running, and he gonna fall down, and he like, yeah, man, you see that dude that just jumped over my back? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, that's Adoree. I'm like, what? That's a baby
Man,
Adoree flying through there. So again,
baby
even that,
Adoree.
they got Robert Woods, George Marquise. That is the number one receiver in the country. The other number one receiver in the country based on another service. The Bolitnikov winner, the Thorpe winner, if I'm not mistaken, in first round overall pick. That Bolitnikov winner ended up being a first round pick. Robert Woods, I think, was a second round pick, third round pick. Like you said, what I was gonna say is that in my experience having played, I never got to the point where it is I could validly say, okay, I'm looking at better bow down or not bow down, step to that level, but respect it. Whether the outcome is,
Yeah, you gotta
it was
respect it.
program ineptitude to an extent. But again, within that, I think that's awesome to even hear you speak to because again, it's also a learning lesson because again, that is something also that comes with the level of being the man. A lot of people like that these days, that desire to step up and compete, regardless of how it reflects on you. You may be able to give what it is your best is as a man in that dynamic and still be at your best. But again, you may come against a group opposition. You may come against an opponent that may force you to have to at least respect the fact that on that day, your individual best, your exceptionalism as an individual is not going to be able to exceed what it is the collective is going to do.
Because me, at the end of the day, like, everybody watch film. We all watch film and stuff like that. We're preparing for the next
And on
opponent.
and on film, when you watching that, is it like everything a touchdown?
It was almost like watching the highlight tape. You get me?
Because they
You,
flip it through the
you,
player. They like, boom, this George, boom, this Robert, boom. And it's funny you said George first. Who you think? Who based on when you looking at it at that time, as you saying watching film to go as you go back to your point. So as you speak on what it is I'm asking you to your point, who was it that you watching and you based on watching you like, yeah, nah, for real though, the coach. I know what you said. We really need to worry about insert name.
George
That's because you said
and
George first. I heard that, and Chris talked about George
George,
a lot too.
and then Marquise.
Damn, bro. So Woody really a worker?
Bro, the thing about it is, it was just it was crazy. It was crazy watching the film, bro. But even with my mindset, when I watch film, I always think, hey, I don't care what's going on the film. You gotta show me.
Mm-hmm.
So Friday night, you're gonna have to show me why I'm supposed to respect that film.
Come on, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Hey, look, I hear you. I feel you. I don't
Man,
care. I don't care.
man, they did more than just show.
Oh, the
Man,
Georgia threw a touchdown. Hey, perfect timing. Uh huh. My bad. You know I'm on the Coach Prime promotions team.
nah,
I'm
yeah,
paid by
yeah, yeah,
I'm
most
paid by
definitely.
LeBron and Coach Prime. Man, y'all know this. Y'all know this. I'm paid by Clutch Sports and Coach Prime. Y'all know this. It's been this
Hey,
way for a minute.
we getting that bag. You feel me?
So what you go back to what you were saying?
Nah, but they definitely showed me why you supposed to watch that film and be afraid of that film. It was ridiculous. Just straight ridiculous.
Who was a quarterback? Was a quarterback it wasn't even a quarterback. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Man, who was the quarterback? Nah, the quarterback was nice too, though. The quarterback was nice too. I forget his name. It slips my mind, but bro was nice. because he
You're
was
gonna get
able
Chris
to
on your wrist,
chunk
somebody.
that motherfucker
He was throwing it home run.
to Robert Woods. You get me? Like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta remember Robert Woods, that they all ran track. That was the number one track team, bro. So to be able to throw it to somebody that's running a 4.3, what a 900 yard, that, like, come on, man, not a
And
nine,
again,
but you get me, like
and they light at that point. They light, so they move. They
they're
moving.
out of
Whatever
there.
y'all see on the websites in the combine, no, understand. This is they like
We had a
100 pounds
safety.
lighter.
We had a safety lined up 30 yards back. He knew Rob was finna run that streak. They still bombed him.
Yeah, no, that's
Still
OD.
bombed him.
That's OD.
And there's nothing you can do. Our safety, he wasn't no pipsqueak either. He wasn't no, like,
You read my
nah.
mind. I'm like, look,
He
don't
was
get it twisted.
nice.
He was good. So they done
He
told
was
somebody,
nice.
look, y'all, they done told somebody this. They done told one of these back up 30 yards. Boy, that
30.
boy, you know how crazy that is?
You
Trey,
lining up 30 yards back and
I'm
still
watching the
get
video.
bombs.
I'm like, nah, man, maybe I should have been hitting up Trey in high school. But now I'm sitting here telling y'all, they couldn't have told me to line up 30 yards back. And that probably was the good idea, y'all.
It was
30
sick,
yards back is crazy, y'all. To catch a touchdown 30 yards back, meaning the nigga threw it like 70. It was a 70-yard touchdown.
bro. We wasn't even mad. That's how you know, like it was just, it's amazing. You feel me? Like at some point, I'm not gonna lie, like you do
Mm.
start to become a fan. Like what, around
Mm.
third, fourth quarter, you start fanning out. Like,
When it's like when it get
damn,
bad like that. So what
yeah,
was you playing? Was
it's
you
getting
playing defense
bad,
that
and
year?
it's like, damn, what happened?
Was you playing DB that year?
Oh no, they didn't let me play DB that year. I think that was what, 10,
Yeah,
my
10, 11,
10th.
11.
Yeah, my tenth or 11th grade year. So they was like, nah, like these are, a little bit better. So we gonna keep our guys out there. And I'm glad they didn't put me out there. I'll tell you that. I for sure
Again, so
ran some running back though. I for sure ran some running back at that time. I probably am on cool highlight. I probably am on that highlight tape, man.
but again, I think the only clips, you know me, I'll really be watching. I think the only clip now you got a cold one where the quarterback threw you a little situation over the shoulder, over two people in coverage, and both the DBs and the linebackers is trying to get there, and you catch your little situation going up the sideline or whatever. But again, you clearly tell the whole squad fast because the clip cut off after you catch the ball, because you can tell you get the ball and you get jiggy, but every day close in real fast. And then it's another one where you run to the outside. So it ain't too crazy, but I guess I gotta check to see like the whole Narbonne game highlights. But again, I get what you're saying,
Yeah,
because
man.
that particular game, while you on the sideline watching now to say what you're saying, you really watching the game, because
You
it's like
watching it.
it's like, nah, wait, what? It's like like I said, nah, wait, what? Nah, no,
It
he did
was
not.
like watching an it was like watching an NFL game at that point. Cause it's like,
Wow.
yo, they are head and shoulders, like they are surpassing this. They're surpassing this. So it's not even like we're playing high school no more. We was already they seniors in college or something. Like
Mm.
they just got drafted or something. Like
And again, go ahead.
how can kids be this good?
Bro, hey, look, how can kids be this good? So today's episode will be called that. Because again, I think that's one of the things that I say at times when I just go play the highlights, even when I'm showing people the game of greats that we've seen. And now the game has changed. So, right, you were a part of the first
So much.
generation of that. Because again, can you remember any other schools that you played against that were kind of like Sarah, where they were programs in that manner? And again, as a cool kid that went to
No,
school, excuse me, as a
no,
kid at the time that went to LAUSD in a public school, they was it.
no. I honestly, I mean, you could no, because I was gonna say Dorsey, but no.
No.
Like I would just always give my ups to Jadon Meekins. You feel me? That's our
Yeah.
boy.
Another
Like
one. Yeah.
we knew that man was going league when we used to play football
As kids.
uh back at Kip. You feel me? Like it was
Hmm.
it was it was that. Like he was that already. Like
That
he had the
part.
drive, he had the skill, everything. So like even the fact that he ended up having the career that he had, like it was like
LA legend.
we
LA
we
again.
LA legend.
Keyshawn and them got that show. They need to get Jay Dunn on there. He got a ring with Brady and was a factor though.
Man, running kick returns, punt returns, like come on,
Bro,
man.
that is a trusted role. A trusted role. You won't get you do not get to be the man back there that they say, and on fourth down, they putting the hope of the city in this nigga hands. What do y'all know how
Man,
scary that is? And it's 11 niggas to run down here trying to hit you.
man. And the
Niggas is
fact that he
crazy
was
back there
doing
on
it
punt
on
team.
the highest of highest levels in a
Come on.
Super Bowl. Come
Come
on,
on.
man.
No
Come on.
muffs. No muffs.
So when you do see stuff like that, it's like, man, I already knew it. I knew it. I
Mm,
seen it. I seen it
mm.
with my own eyes. Like not through a TV screen. Like no, I was on that field. I was there. I was
That
there for
part.
that.
That part. So when you watching the game now as well, do you feel like it gives you because again, like one of my things is I feel like I've always been close to the game in that regard. I think one of the things that I've grown and learned, just like you said, I think it was cool. You was talking about reading the Tiki and Rondé Barber book, and so you spoke on getting your mind right. Is I think as I've gotten my mind right. Oh, shout out to Tony Brown. I didn't know he was still in the league playing over here for the Browns. Uh,
Hmm, hmm.
from Alabama. Again, man, it's crazy these days, man. You see a lot of these players. It was legends back in the day in college and shit like that. You look up, they still in the league, man. It's good they still holding on with this NIL.
Right, right.
But like I said, I think one of the interesting things too is just looking at it and saying, all right, well, having matured enough to understand like LAUSD. I don't know if Narbonne is a part of LAUSD, but I'd imagine
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Right. The structure of athletes trying to get out of that is one of the hardest structures to try and get out of the country. Anybody that went to and played football in the NFL that you may see or whatever that is from the CIF, no, they are really one of the greatest football players probably in the history of sports because California is one of the hardest places to try and get out of.
Facts.
They don't even know what they
Facts.
looking at when they seeing this.
Honestly, I think we started losing that after 2012.
Yeah,
After 2012, we started losing that because then it wasn't LAUSD. We
it became
People started
privatized. Yeah,
transferring, like it was going different places
all
and
the
things of that
LAUSD
nature.
kids that may be good now, they all play for specialized, not like IMG. California don't
Nah,
really got no IMG yet.
no.
And again, I was just talking about this. We're gonna get on this. This is the thing we're gonna do. I want us to try and see it. At least we can hit like 4 high school games this year, right? I want us to go to the
Yeah,
Bond. You feel me? I want us to go to Sarah. And then, I want us to just, wherever is a good opportunity to just go because again,
keep our ear
commentary
to the
wise,
street. Keep our
you
ear
feel
to the
me?
street. See what's
Exactly.
out there.
Exactly, and go there and put the camera on the game and commentate the game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And begin to do that because we don't know who we seeing. What it is you understand though is again in Southern California, it is actually so hard because there are so many things within this environment to distract you. It's so many lacks of understanding, even as far as what the people they don't even know what they're looking at
yeah.
with
Or
every.
they know what they looking at, but at the same time, like it's not registering, you
Mm-hmm,
know, because
mm-hmm,
I feel like that's a big thing in scouting nowadays. Like we're so enticed with what we see with our eyes that we're kind of missing out on those players who they just have it, they just want it, they got the heart for it, the drive,
mm-hmm.
and those are not stats. you,
Yeah,
you can't get
you can't
those stats.
statistic that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a statistic. So like that's how I know a lot of people that got passed over just because they don't pass the eye test, but at the end of the day, it's like, so you see what he doing out here.
That part, because again, what is the eye test? What is the eye test when realistically y'all done missed on Tom Brady? All 32 of y'all missed on Tom Brady 5 times straight.
Man,
5 times
straight.
straight. Y'all missed on him. Y'all missed on Kurt Warner. Y'all missed on so many people. They end up being legends.
Warren Moon missed.
Badly. Warren Moon had to go to another league and get ball out. Again, he the greatest quarterback ever, number 2 or 3 to Brady. 2. I mean, shit, I don't really care about no Super Bowl ring. I mean, at a certain point, Super Bowl ring do matter, but besides like Brady, when it comes to that, it don't really matter. It's the splitting hairs thing, who you like, what you like. Because again, Warren Moon won in Canada and in America. It's nigga playing, he playing in Canada.
That's
He
a
in the
that's a
elements the
that's a
whole
that's
time.
a that's a cultural thing. That's a cultural number one.
You right. Exactly. It don't matter. Lamar got to win 3 Super Bowls before he passed Warren Moon.
Yeah,
And like y'all said, Lamar, that's who we hoping do it.
man.
Come on, Lamar. Fuck.
I keep rooting for Lamar, man. I keep rooting for him.
Me too.
And I know better because
Man.
I know it's not gonna happen in that pistol offense. I'm
Yeah, like you
sorry.
said,
Like it's not
he
it's
handcuffed.
not
The pistol ain't it.
he's handcuffed to that system, he's handcuffed to that coaching. Like
And yeah, again, Harbaugh.
hopefully something
Harbaugh ain't
happens.
necessarily the best dude. Look, I've been saying that. Harbs is not necessarily the best dude. But again, we're gonna keep rooting for him. We're gonna keep rooting for Harbs. We're gonna keep rooting for Lamar.
Yep, yep.
Because again, if they can't do it, everybody winning. But man, it's tough. It's tough watching the Ravens sometimes because you be knowing like, bro, this shit don't matter. At the end of the day, they finna fuck this up.
At the end of the day, he finna fold to Joe Burrow
To Joe Burrow
or Mahomes.
or Mahomes or
Fold him
Mahomes
up.
or
Well, fold that
Mahomes.
up right now.
Right now.
Well, fold him up right now.
We'll pull them up right now. We'll see.
But you know, we still rooting for him. It's gonna happen.
It is. I think he's gonna get one before it's over. I mean, they got D Hop this year.
Man.
They got Flowers. They got what's old dude name? Cooper excuse me, not Cooper Bateman, Rashad Bateman, Derrick Henry. Likely hurt right now, so Andrews should get comfortable this year, meaning likely can come in and be like an additive. That's actually better.
To
I
me, they
think
still
Andrews.
don't
Mm-hmm.
to me, they still don't have a wide receiver one.
No, because
They don't have a wide receiver one.
Zay Flowers gonna get the job done, but nah, they need like.
That boy is a slot receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He is a slot. He is not a true wide receiver
He
one.
like a Welker.
D
Like,
Hop is a Z. He's a backside receiver.
mm-hmm.
So who's gonna play the one? Not Bateman.
I mean, they gonna use Zay Flowers.
And that's why it's not gonna work.
He said, and that's see. He said,
That's
not
why
working.
that's why it hasn't worked. It hasn't
Yeah,
worked. I'm not
yeah.
gonna say it's not gonna work. I'm gonna say it just hasn't worked yet.
No, that's the truth. Because at the end of the day, it's no. That's not your identity. You can't have Zay Flowers as your identity at receiver. He cold. I'll take
He
Devontae
good.
Smith.
Yeah.
If you give me
I take
Devontae Smith,
I take either one. Either one.
mm-hmm.
Either
But I
one.
feel like with the Ravens, Devontae Smith could be that one.
Who?
Devontae Smith from the Eagles, Zay Flowers can't be. I swapped Zay Flowers out for Devontae Smith.
Oh yeah.
Because again, he won the Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
They need it. So I mean, I said the Ravens got to get them a number one receiver.
He needs a number one for sure. Uh, who was I thinking? Man, if Lamar Jackson had Anquan Bolden, ooh,
Oh my
oh,
God. Superb.
oh my
Lamar Jackson
God.
with Anquan Bolden would be ridiculous.
Oh
Bro,
my
y'all
God.
don't understand.
With Henry in the backfield, oh my God.
That's an ideology.
Running a uh running a Shanahan offense, beat it.
Right?
Beat
And
it.
calling the read option on the field kind of vibe versus it's always getting called every play.
Beat it.
Anquan Bolden running a damn jet sweep sound like jail time. You got to call the police if they run that. Man, excuse me, I'm calling dispatch. They just ran Anquan Bolden on a jet sweep.
This shit is illegal.
Excuse me, dispatch. Lamar Jackson just went on a jet sweep action and he did a read option jet sweep and handed the ball to Anquan Bolden.
No. Triple
Nah.
option.
And Anquan Bolden played quarterback in high school and his first year in college and then switched to receiver just because he wanted to get on the field. So he couldn't be
Yeah.
a quarterback. Nah. You don't even you said some diabolical shit, Trey.
That's just my mind working. My mind is at work. It just be working.
Boy, Anquan Bolden today actually would be better than he have a quota percentage than Muhammad Sanu. Think
Oh
about it. They
yeah.
let Muhammad Sanu throw the ball all the time, and Anquan Bolden was
Man.
actually a quarterback.
Yeah.
And Anquan Bolden just didn't care about playing his first year at Florida State. He might have had a chance to be like Michael Vick.
Oh shit.
Imagine that.
That's
He just
that's
recently said
cold.
like he changed the receiver because he just wanted to play. He wasn't used to sitting on the sideline.
Yeah, they had guys. They had guys. That
Yeah, at that
receiving
time, Florida
core was
State.
crazy.
Yeah, what Peter Ward, all of them.
Yeah, man. You wasn't gonna see the field. You for sure wasn't gonna see the field.
Then I think maybe Andre Ward was the quarterback. Yeah, that's crazy.
That happens too. That happens too. You end up going somewhere and you just like getting overshadowed. You get overlooked all day, every day. So it's like, what you want to do? You want to be prideful and nah, I'm gonna,
No,
or you want to be a team player and be like, hey, whatever y'all need me to play, what's up? I got it.
right. I got it, and then become a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's not in yet, but he needs to be.
Oh, he will be. He for sure will be. Oh, they out there fighting, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know what time it is.
Yeah, man. Tempers is rising. Everybody trying to
So
make a spot on the team.
come on that part. You know what I was about to say? Back to the Raiders defense. Do you feel like I feel like they got a few good stops. They got some turnovers yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Then they got like
Palomau,
a
he
fumble.
got a pick.
Mm-hmm. So
Palomau got a pick.
I feel like that's the biggest thing too. I feel like they establishing that Pete Carroll culture. They was really competitive
Yes.
yesterday, though.
Because the way he laid out for that interception, I was like, it reminded me of when I was watching the Legion of Boom film. That's
Mm-hmm.
all it, man. That's all I
Earl
saw.
Thomas, yeah.
They laying out to get that ball. Like, or they just straight up locking down. And I feel like that is something that we tried to accomplish in this offseason. We were trying to get those lanky, kind of tall, still fast. We're trying to incorporate that same uh what is it? That same recipe,
Mm-hmm.
for success. And we'll see how it goes, man. That's why I feel like the Jamal Adams was a good pickup.
Yeah.
Like that was great. Um I'm I'm just so worried about that D line, bro. Again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but that D line is going. Not even the whole D line. It's just our D tackles. We need a legit nose tackle. We need two of those. We
You
need
said we
somebody
need.
that's gonna give Max Crosby an opportunity for a 1-on-1.
That makes sense.
And unfortunately, Tyree Wilson, I mean, it's his third year. I'm hoping this is the breakout season. Because last year, well, we'll start from him coming out of college first. He was already injured, and then
Mm-hmm.
he ended up getting placed on the field before he even wanted to, just because of the whole Chandler Jones situation.
Okay.
So
Dang.
even
Oh my God.
so
Everybody
even
really do get on the Raiders to get the tripping.
man, you go look. This is my thing about the Raiders, bro. This has always been my thing. You go to the Raiders to
Oh,
get
Shedeur threw
paid.
two touchdowns.
To, he threw two.
Yeah. And one of them, he threw him through two defenders, like good little throw. Other
Yeah,
one, good little on point. So yeah, no, he.
leave that man alone. Leave him
Mm-hmm.
alone. They better leave him alone. For sure,
Yeah,
for
man, he
sure.
think about. I know he 11 for 18, 103, two touchdowns, three rushes for 20 yards.
Leave him alone. It's only the first game. Leave him alone. Let that man cook.
That part. Okay, so back to the Raiders. What you saying?
Uh, so the thing about the Raiders, bro, you go to the Raiders to get paid right before you retire. Because they gonna drop that bag on you just because of what you did previously in those
That
previous
part.
years. So it's like, oh, what we finna get the 10-time Pro Bowler? Like, let's give him 40, 60 million, not 60, but we're gonna drop a bag on him. And
Not
then
looking
sure
at it and
enough,
saying, "Damn, man, my boy at year 12."
hey, it never pans out the way we wanted to. So
Mm.
like that's the Raiders situation. That's how I felt with the Chandler Jones thing. But uh again, going back to Tyree Wilson, I'm hoping that he has this breakout year. Even the year after Chandler Jones had left, the next season, uh, he still wasn't completely healthy. Tyree, he still wasn't completely healthy. So now that this year comes, he says he's healthy. Uh, a lot of insiders from that training camp and the off season, all those practices and stuff, people been saying like, okay, it looked like it's coming together. It's clicking. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I can't really rely on preseason that much because
Yeah,
people aren't going as hard as they really would as if it was week one where it really counts. So I'm hoping that it does get put together for him. Uh, and
look at
then
Tyree.
we went and drafted a bunch of like in-betweeners, like, all right, we could put you at D tackle sometimes, even though you play DN, but you still big
Yeah,
enough to get in there and play D tackle. Like,
a lot
bro,
of
that's
tweeners.
a lot of tweeners. I don't. It's smart because it allows you to do a lot of things with like your other playmakers. That's why I feel like Jamal Adams going to linebacker is such a key
Mm.
thing.
That's
Like,
perfect for the modern era too, though.
yeah, man, because nobody's really running the ball like that. But until you come up against that tush push, then you're gonna have to start thinking like, oh
Yeah, till
wow,
you play the Eagles and they run the ball 83 times a game.
yeah, we need an anchor in the middle. Like we definitely need that anchor in the middle. That's why us losing Christian Wilkins, it was kind of bittersweet. But you can't be doing what you be doing, man. You
Yeah,
can't do that, man. You already have a certain like
perception.
label
Mm-hmm.
on you about the things that you used to do, and that now that you come into this locker room and you doing it, rubbing people the wrong way. Yeah, man.
What
We
about
we don't
JJ?
we don't have JJ Begeese.
Mm-hmm.
that's the man to look out for. Like I think he's gonna have a really good season. I think he's gonna have a good season. Like he's one of those low key type of guys that's he's gonna have a breakout season early. I mean, that's wishful thinking from a Raider fan, but still, like, still.
Nah, I feel that though, because again, he done came from a space where he done. That's more along the lines of something that you need and won't. 6'2", 325, we can take that.
All day. All day.
Oh, the Patriots not
Just
playing.
hold the
They got
middle down, man.
that part. Okay, let me check. Let me see his highlight. Now the Patriots got Josh Dobbs. They not playing.
Oh, that's my boy. They got Dobbs?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Not Dobbs from the Packers.
No, not the receiver.
That's the other Dobbs.
The quarterback. Yeah, the ball astronaut.
Yeah. Our cancer patient.
In Kansas patient. No, you talking about Josh Dobbs, the receiver? He cold. He's good.
That's my boy right there.
Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo. There we go.
Oh, he's good. That's tight. Where he went to school? He went to Jeff, didn't he?
Yep. I played with his brother. I played with his
Wow, I
brother.
didn't know that.
He used to always say, like, man, nah, man, my little brother better than me. I'm like, your little brother? That's crazy. Like
He like, man, what you
until
mean?
until I seen him in the league, and I was like, oh shit, wait a second.
Come on,
And
he
then
really
he
do.
really doing, and he be doing his thing.
You know, he do. He be getting off. Every time I be seeing him, he be getting off. Okay, so hold on. JJ McGee, though, he's good. Because he can play outside and inside. They got the clips, hella clips from his draft preview of him playing outside.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. You know who this might be? Might be Fat Michael Bennett.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
bro. What I'm seeing right here, I ain't gonna cap, Trey.
Ooh.
This look like Fat Michael Bennett. Because, bro, he's playing all the way on the outside and rushing from the outside, but he's not just he's using power on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
He's using moves on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Bro can move. Period. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah, bro. I don't
Bro
know,
can
man. He
move.
might.
That's what I like. You know, that's why the Christian Wilkins pickup was so smooth to me because it was like
Yeah.
he can still move. He I mean, we all seen he can move. He busting the
Trey.
splits after the championship. Like,
Trey.
but
It's extra out because again, obviously we know what it is, but bro, JJ Pegues has 7 rushing touchdowns in 2024.
what? I didn't get that stat. I didn't get that stat. I did not get that stat. Well, probably because I wasn't looking that far into the stats, but it's like 7 rushing.
He gotta move a little bit to get 7. Even if they don't want
Yeah.
to tackle him, bro, he gotta move a little bit to get 7, bro. You don't get 7 just walking in.
Even if it's on the 1 yard line, you still got to get through. You got to know how to move.
Okay, shout out Fat Michael Bennett, man.
Yeah, man. Which was kind of crazy too because they had Michael Bennett commentating for that game,
I was listening to that,
which was crazy. They like, yeah, come see the mini you,
no,
the
that
bigger
part,
you,
the bigger you. Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's gonna be a that's our sleeper. That's our sleeper for sure.
That part. That's crazy. Look, man, come on, man. I got hope for the Raiders. Come on, y'all. I always be rooting for you.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I keep having these like small little like not visions or nothing like that. It's just like stuff sticks out to me, and it just be like, oh, okay. Like even when I'm sending you like, hey, this
Mm-hmm.
person got hurt, this person got
Mm-hmm.
hurt, this person. I'm like, man, all of this is gearing up to a 10-win season. I'm not even gonna go as
That
far
part.
as like, oh, we going to the Super Bowl. It's just 10 wins. I'm looking
Yeah.
at 10 wins.
Yeah. This is that time where they should round around to them.
Like, and these all the injuries that's going on, these aren't no like, oh, they'll be back in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, these are like season over injuries from key players on these
Yeah,
other
no.
teams.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson go down for the Texans is a big deal.
Big deal. Gardner, yeah, yeah. I think the Browns took a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers took a hit.
Even
Chiefs took a
today
hit.
or this week, the Rams, like, I was okay with Matthew Stafford. Jared Verse leaving practice, though, now niggas just tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Verse, get your ass out.
Like we're gearing up for those 10 wins. And we tied, it's cool.
That was the end of the game. I didn't see the final score.
Yeah, we ended up
I fell
tying,
asleep.
man. 23. They blocked the game winning field goal.
Okay. And that's just procedural. That's attention
That's
to detail.
Yeah, that's just little minute things, you know. But the way that we fought, because we
Yeah.
all know when the Raiders is down,
The
oh, they
Raiders be
out.
winning.
they
Mm-hmm.
gonna they gonna lay all the way down. They gonna tuck themselves in.
Mm-hmm.
Down 13-3, 16-3. Mind you, that's not like it's not unfathomable to come back from, but we're
Yeah.
talking about the Raiders here, right?
And it's
Like,
preseason, though. It's preseason, so it's harder because, again, these folks, they know each other, but these boys don't know each other.
right, right. And the fact that our veterans is standing up on the sideline, like they ain't sit down yet. You feel me? Everybody's fighting, fighting, fighting. Cam Miller has a close to a game-winning drive.
Come on. It's almost Miller time.
I like the attitude. It's about the attitude, you know. First game, and we already got that fight. Not saying that we didn't have the fight when AP was there, but
Mm-hmm.
it's you have the fight with the coaching experience to actually get to that promised land. So
It's a level of
I'm
confidence.
extremely excited. A level of confidence, especially when you know Pete Carroll don't lose no more than what 6 games.
So, again, you know, and you like, bro, we got a chance to win. Like, we could be winners.
We can win this year. We can go more than 6, 7 games.
Mm.
It's gonna be an exciting season for the Raiders. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That sounds. What's the Raiders' schedule?
Like, it's tough. It looks tough. It looks tough. It really looks tough. I think we got the Patriots week 1. And then like the Chargers week 2. Uh honestly,
Patriots, Chargers, Commanders, Bears, Colts, Titans, Chiefs, Jags, Broncos, Titans, Broncos, Cowboys, Browns, Chargers, Broncos, Eagles, Texans, Giants. Yeah, y'all got every team fighting for their life in any type of way.
exactly. So it's like
Y'all got the Chargers fighting to just be something to put Drake May and Vrabel. You got Jaden Daniels saying I ain't trying to have no sophomore slump. Caleb Williams trying to say I don't slump. The Colts fighting for their fucking life on TV every week. The Tennessee
yeah,
Titans, here come Cam Ward trying to fuck up somebody's day. Here come Patrick Mahomes, mad as fuck with a new haircut. Trevor Lawrence, here come Travis. What the fuck Travis Hunter and them finna do? Bo
Right.
Nix, he already done won 10 games, and he got Sean Payton. Here go another good-ass coach with a good team. Dallas Cowboys fighting for their fucking life every fucking week. Cleveland Browns, Lord knows who their quarterback is. Chargers, here they come back around the block again, fighting to try and be worth fucking damn. Here goes with damn. Then we got Bo Nix again right after that. Fuck, they might be at 7 wins already right there, 8 wins. Oh, here we go. Here they go, the tush push assholes. Here they come at 10 in the morning. And that's in London or another country or something like that. Got to be because it's 10.
Yeah.
Then we got, here we go, CJ Stroud trying to hit the squabble for the West Coast in the middle of your whole fucking defense. Then the next week we got Malik Neighbors lab right before the end of the season. Is it Jameis? Is it Russ? Is it Jackson Dart? Then we got the Chiefs to end the season. Oh my God. Hopefully they don't. Yeah, no, that's a long year.
It's gonna be a long year. According
I'm
to
riding with y'all. I'm rooting for you. I'm riding with the Raiders this year. Let's go, baby.
according to the experts, we going 0-7 before the bye. Wait, what's our bye week? Week 7, right? Or week 8?
Let me see. That's
They
disrespectful.
they expecting us to go 0-7.
Week 8. 0-7? Fuck no. Y'all finna for sure beat Caleb Williams.
That's what I'm saying. But they he over there with Ben Johnson. But come on, man. Like, if we going off coaches,
0-7. Yeah, what 0-7? Pete Carroll, a good coach.
come on, man. Pete Carroll be rolling up, man. Pete, I'm not gonna lie. That first half of the game yesterday, I was like, "Hey, man, y'all finna give Pete Carroll a goddamn heart attack out here. Y'all playing like this." I didn't see him put them headphones on yet. He
No,
out there
not at
hollering.
all. He was yelling the whole time.
He out there
I think
hollering.
y'all gonna beat the Patriots.
I would love that. I would love to beat the Patriots week 1.
I think y'all gonna beat the Patriots. And y'all can beat the Chargers.
Hey,
I'm not
Pete, we got the Harbaugh beater,
that's what I'm saying.
Pete Carroll.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah, 0-7 is a stretch. The Colts? Fuck no.
Yeah, the
The
Colts beat.
Colts,
I mean, we
they gonna be 0-7.
we lost to Jeff Saturday. Okay, we
Oh
so
shit. He only had what he
I
did 3 games?
I
Yeah.
I can't fold that up yet. I can't fold that up yet because we lost to
Hey,
Jeff
you a real
Saturday.
one. You a real one. I wouldn't have said. I might have tried to hit. I might have thought about hiding out. You right. Yeah, it's tough when you like you keep it real when you don't lost to Jeff Saturday.
Man, they just pulled that man out of what D3 high school,
D3 high school on
and he
ESPN
came up
said
there and went out there and beat us. Crazy. So that's the thing about me, being a Raider fan, bro. Like, I'm completely honest with myself and about my team, bro. Like, of course, I'm always gonna be like, man, you got me messed up. You got me messed up. In the back of my mind, I'm like, he right, but still, like, it's like, come on, man. We gotta have some fight.
come on,
But
man, give me
that's
something to
but
argue about, man.
but I knew we was gonna have a terrible season last year because we we went and got the offensive coordinator, man. Who was that guy?
Let's see.
He was the offensive coordinator with the Bears. Who is he? That's when
Adam Gase.
oh,
I got you. Hold on.
that's when he was there with the
Luke
Bears and
Getsy.
Luke Getsy.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Yes. I knew it was over when we got Luke Getsy because I'm like, well, we don't have those
Boy,
players.
they be giving a job to anybody. He was 31st in points with the Bears his first year, 28th in yards. Second, first he was first in rushing. Then his last year with the Bears, he was 19th in points, 20th in yards, 18th in points. on offense. Rushing, he was second in rushing. He got what y'all was 25th in yards overall, 25th in passing yards, 29th in passing points, 30th in rushing yards attempted, 32nd in rushing yards, 28th in rushing touchdown, 4th in pass attempts,
Trash.
13th in yards, 28th in touchdown, 25th in interceptions.
Trash.
His career average is 23rd in points, 29th in yards, 25th in offensive passing yards, 30th in offensive points passing.
That's why your
Damn.
boy, Justin Smith.
Mm-hmm. This nigga was horrible. Why would y'all get this nigga a job? Not y'all. I'm talking about the white folks.
No
Why would y'all
idea.
get this man a job?
He must have come. He must have came from some coaching tree.
That's what I'm trying to see. I mean, he was on the Packers. Yeah, he was on the Packers. Quality Control 2014. Quality Control.
That's why we were supposed to get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. No, he literally worked with the Packers till 2021.
Yeah, that's why we were supposed to get Aaron Rodgers. It was either supposed to be Aaron Rod. Well, if we didn't get Luke Getsy, we would have got Justin Smith. But since we did get him, we were supposed to go get Aaron Rodgers just so we could partner him up with his boyfriend.
No, that's so true. Because he worked with Matt Eberflus, Matt LaFleur, Mike McCarthy. And again, I remember listening to like the McAfee show, and he would always say that name, Getsy. Yeah,
Yeah,
Luke Getsy. Damn, that's crazy. Hey, when I be saying that y'all listening to people who know what the fuck they talking about as far as this game of football, y'all think I be playing. I think Trey said on the first episode, he said, yeah, man, where there's smoke, there's fire. But when we played into the rumors, we were supposed to
indeed,
get Aaron Rodgers, but we didn't.
indeed. And that's when everything just went under.
Devontae Adams keep lying to y'all, telling y'all he been wanting to play for the Raiders. It sounds
He-
good. My bad, not like that, but
I mean, that's what it was. So
just going to the Raiders as an individual by yourself with no support. I mean, yeah, it fits to go play with Derek Carr because y'all played together in college, but
yeah, we did
structure
Derek
was
Carr wrong. I'm not gonna lie, we did Derek Carr wrong.
yeah, they did him
I
fucked up.
I I I didn't
McDaniels
like
tried to do
Derek.
the Belichick. He tried to Belichick it.
Yeah,
Moved $100 million quarterback in, bring a cheaper one, but then they signed another expensive quarterback that he knew.
yeah.
And then
No,
Devontae didn't respect. He respected Derek Carr though.
yeah,
If we're gonna do that, let's keep Derek Carr because he's a good dude, and Devontae Adams respect him. You can't bring in a dude Devontae Adams don't respect.
yeah.
Who gonna get bullied and then think that it's gonna work out? That's not a recipe for success. And then the coach that he kind of don't respect either. McDaniels, everybody know he already got ran out of
McDaniels.
Denver.
Yeah.
Everybody know he got ran out
He
of
didn't even
Denver.
get ran out. He didn't get ran out. He never went.
Well, no,
He
not
never.
Indianapolis. Remember he coached in
Oh
Denver for a hot
yeah,
second
Indianapolis. He never went. He did get ran out of Denver.
with Brandon Marshall and Jay Cutler. So we already know you'll get bitched out by the players, like what's going to happen here.
Man. Like you can't come to Raider Nation with that. With you can't do that.
Okay.
So y'all gonna put y'all hopes in Jimmy G?
Man, it's tough with Stafford, man. Because again, Andy Dalton threw a pick. God damn it. It's tough with Jimmy G because again, bro, one moment he's worth the damn physically, then he get banged up because he a dog. And then we
Yeah,
gotta possibly have to play without him. And you know that's tough. But when it comes down to it, I think if we had to play with Jimmy Garoppolo and had to use Jimmy Garoppolo, I think I definitely can believe in the Rams team structure and Sean McVay because again, Jimmy G is still not more talented, but he's mentally more advanced than where Jared Goff was when he was dealing with Sean McVay. I think that's the biggest thing with McVay's offense. He got to have a quarterback who can take all of that and process it, know when to tune it in and tune it out. Jared Goff is still a little bit too young for all of that,
Yeah.
right? So I think, at least with Jimmy Garoppolo, if we had to play with Jimmy G, you feel me? Do I want to do that? No. But is that something that I think McVay could survive with the structure of the team we got? Yes, definitely. Because I think the Rams is actually really good right now. I think the structure of the team
They
is better than
are,
the
but
individual.
it's only who's in control of that ball.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I don't trust Jimmy G enough to get the ball to these good players, man.
yeah.
It's gonna have to
Luckily,
take a lot of creativity.
that part, I do feel like we can look out by the fact that there are so many different options that they kind of, oh shit, Tom Brady got a statue today. Um, there's
Yeah.
enough variety of players to where that kind of creates the creativity. You got to guard Puka. You kind of got to double Devontae.
Yeah.
You got to give Kyron his respect. Now we got Tutu Atwell in the slot. It kind of creates at least enough variety to where there's something there. But I don't 100%. Like I said, it's we can get. We got to use Jimmy Garoppolo. If I'm gonna be real, we say healthy, relatively healthy. The Rams should be able to get
8-9.
yeah 10.
9-8.
I think the D line. I think the D line good enough to get 10. And
Okay.
Devontae and Puka is good enough with McVay to pull out a few.
2-2 to clear out.
Mm-hmm.
Puka under, Devontae backside.
They able to pull out I think Puka and Devontae could pull out one or two games by themselves. They could push that 9 games to 10.
Okay.
You feel me? But I do think honestly, I think they're gonna shut him down for the rest of like camp majority, and then just head into the season. He don't really need to do this shit no more. But for me, I ain't actually looked into the injury and seen what it was. Let's see what the fuck happened.
They saying it's like a disc or something.
Oh yeah, no. I remember seeing a little bit about this. Yes, 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 yes.
Like he not really getting it. Well, he's getting it treated, but it's not gonna make the situation any better. Like all it takes is one sack,
I know
and bro could be, retired. God forbid,
that part.
because Stafford is still a dog in my eyes. Like,
Legendary type. No, imagine Stafford, my man.
hey, because that was actually that was some of the tea leaves that was going around the Raiders too. Tom Brady was talking to Matthew Stafford. They had met each other in Montana or something somewhere. You feel me? Unintentionally, but they ended up talking, and Tom Brady wanted to
Trying
bring
to
him
see.
in.
Yeah, I know. Trying to see if people trying to get out of there.
But then, Pete Carroll's like, might as well go get your guy over here, man. Go get Gino, and then y'all go ahead pick a OC. That was a surprising pick for me, to get Chip Kelly as the offensive coordinator.
Bro, I think that was a good pick, and I think that's why they was looking like that yesterday too. Though they were just keeping it chill. Chip's not trying to show shit.
Yeah, that's why I think he kept trying to run that outside zone and all that, and it's like, bro, Genty is not an outside zone back.
He want to get everybody misdirected already.
Yep. But we've been doing that all off season. I'm not gonna lie. Like, hey, look over here. Oh, we finna go do this. which is smart. It's smart. It's smart.
Mm-hmm. Especially in a tough division like that.
Yeah. Now we got Antonio Pierce coaching with the Chiefs. Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For
That is.
somebody that was just Raider, born a Raider, I'm always gonna be a Raider. You don't go to the Chiefs immediately after that, man. Like,
He did. Yeah, that's crazy.
like, damn, that's some Marcus Allen shit. Like,
No, that was a little spiteful.
that was crazy,
Now you ain't even on this beef. You just a fan in this beef, so that's a disloyal fan shit.
man.
Nah, Antonio Pierce, I didn't know you did that.
That shit didn't even look right. He in Chiefs gear, like what?
Yeah, why are you over there, Antonio Pierce? Why did you join the Chiefs?
Because it's always gonna be once a Raider, always a Raider, unless you go to the Chiefs. Like, unless you
That
go
part.
to the Chiefs. Like, nah, man.
Especially when they win the Super Bowl. Like, okay, Matthew Stafford includes multiple non-displaced transverse process fractures, T-spine in 2019, lycospondylosis,
Mm-hmm.
I think that said. That supports week one readiness with low management, no clear performance dips in quarterback with similar profile. Oh, okay.
It don't sound good. It just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no,
And
it's definitely,
I don't know how many cortisone shots you could take for that.
yeah. Which again, he's like literally a dog.
An old dog, for sure.
Because at this point, like, bro, what?
And you know it's a serious injury because it's not like he don't want to play for y'all. And that was probably one of them conversations that him and Tom Brady had that made Brady like, I don't know. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's like the Raiders do need to fix that O line.
Mm-hmm.
We have to fix that O line.
No, I
Having
feel that. Yeah.
having Jordan Meredith at center is kind of crazy to me.
Is he not strong? He's not good. Is he not cerebral enough or he not big enough?
I don't think he got the toughness, you know? Like
Mm.
like for me, our starting O line, it got to be Colton Miller left tackle, Dylan Palm left guard, Jackson Powers Johnson at center. Uh, I don't even know who would play right guard. That's what we need. We need a right guard. And then our right tackle is DJ Glaze.
That's a Raider ass name though.
On me.
Nigga named D dude named DJ Glave. He's slapping the shit out
DJ
of somebody.
Glaze.
He's got to be big as
He
hell.
actually did pretty decent. He did pretty decent his rookie season. So I'm like, man, yeah, keep him around.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this Matthew Stafford thing as well. I mean, again, football players is crazy. My boy really got back. Basically, he got back. What is it? Arthritis
Yeah, yeah.
from getting blasted so much in fucking Detroit. That's interesting. That's a very interesting thing to watch out for though, because you do wonder like you said, do that mean he on a like any hit to be the hit basis?
That's how I'm looking at it.
So again, like any event that he do get hit, like how does that play out?
Because it ain't even got to be one of those like, oh, he got blew up. It could just be like he already threw the ball and somebody hit him and he just falls and rolls on his back. Like it could be something as small as that.
Yeah,
And
because
it
again,
just put him out.
it's not like a full complete kind of elaboration on what level is it triggered just because he old or is it because
Right,
of contact?
right. A little bit of both. It's
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit of both. After a while, man, like them hits, you ain't taking them hits the same no more. Your body is telling you like, hey, bro, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey,
That's what they saying.
it's either you take us out or I'm taking us out.
No, that part. I'm taking this out. Go sit down. Which again, that's cool too. His body basically telling him like, man, we ain't doing this preseason shit. Boy, go sit your ass down, man.
Facts.
You need to start. You need to start camp. You do the early part of camp, and then you need to do the last 2 weeks of training camp.
Yeah.
And then we go rolling into the season. You do not need to do the whole training camp because you
The
just feel
whole
good and
preseason,
whatever.
all that. Nah, man. You go find you the best massage therapist there is. Like,
Because again, right, that's part of it too. You don't ever think about that with players who played on teams that they were their opposite, like Matthew Stafford. He really could have another career and probably play another 10 years, but because he took so much abuse for 10 years, he really only got about a year left of this.
yeah,
Don't get it twisted. Matthew Stafford really could play another 10 years. We'll look up at Matthew Stafford, be the first quarterback played 30 years.
yeah.
But he physically not going to be able to make it out of the next 2 seasons. And that's tough.
Which sucks
I
because
mean,
he is so tough.
Here's what we seeing. My boy got back arthritis from getting blasted so much, and he really, again, because he could play. Like I said, he could play if it was game, but the fact that he got back arthritis speaks to how many back injuries he's had, how bad the back injury he had before he came to the Rams was, for example. That injury that kept him out that season, that shit was crazy. Yeah, bro. Anthony Richardson got himself blasted. I just seen the same shit that happened to him, and I just watched the quarterback for the Panthers not even get touched and throw a slant.
That's knowledge, though. That's knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
That's him not even taking it serious
You better get
because
some gloves, baby.
it's no way you don't see that.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
even from but that's how you know it was a slide protection problem because right tackle doesn't go big on big.
Mm.
He doesn't reach
Mm.
out to get the bigger defender. He slides left and picks up the blitzer who
Mm.
isn't that much of a threat. Especially, I'm pretty sure in that play, it's a blitz beater.
Yeah, they got a
So,
running back and a tight end open.
so
That's what
even
Trey
if he
Warner said.
does,
The tight end and the running back open.
yeah. So even if he does come in, swing, hot route to the tight end,
Mm.
you still playing.
Still alive.
You're still alive.
No, that's crazy.
They said all his fingers was going north, but that pinky went way east.
Jeez, boy, that Pinky said the compass say it's the treasure that way.
They said it's that way, but that way. Like, yeah, that's. But like I said before, I don't necessarily think like he wants to be in that situation. I mean, of course, you're not trying to get injured, but that those types of injuries happen from you not taking it serious.
Yeah. You gotta care. You gotta look at it and understand you going down hurts the team. Me getting sacked hurt the team. If these dudes blast me, this fuck up the drive, this fuck up the team, this fuck up somebody's job, you ain't looking like that. You ain't looking at it and saying, me and this ball is it. Is everybody money. If I can't get this shit started, can't nobody get paid.
Which is still kind of crazy because who was that? Who ended up taking over? Riley Anderson, something like that.
Riley Leonard later. Yeah, Riley Leonard
Leonard.
ball. And
Man,
Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones wasn't on shit. It was Riley Leonard was balling.
yeah, I mean, he get two more good games like that. Daniel
Russell
Jones, who?
Wilson.
Daniel
Russell
Jones,
Wilson.
who?
He gonna be like Russell Wilson back when Russell Wilson was on the Seahawks.
Man. And now
And
I
again,
got
he was the quarterback for Notre Dame, just took him to the playoffs in the national championship.
yep. And now it's we got two QBs that we could, salvage for picks or something. Anything else that we
Somebody
may
gonna think
need.
they can rebuild him. Look, the Rams gonna be calling around about any quarterback finna get loose.
Oh yeah. Man.
Okay. Hold on, they took him out. Okay, cool. That's a perfect little chance for us to go ahead. I for sure can go ahead and put this on pause for a little bit. We'll see if I'm running this back, getting back in this tomorrow. Snoop Huntley, hold on. All right.
I forgot they had went and got Huntley too.
And again, as they call it, we're gonna call it too. Third quarter, 1 minute and 10 seconds left, at least in the Cleveland game. We done did a lot of good talking. And again, what has brought us together today on this holy Friday is again the love of the young, honorable young brother Shedeur Sanders. So again, Shedeur finished today with 14 to 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. And he led another touchdown drive at the end because they finished up 21-7.
Leave him alone. We don't want to hear none of that smut. No smut. Hey, let him cook.
This ain't the determining factor. We know this ain't the all of that blah 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 blah. Andy Dalton, whether or not he's still in the game or not, and finished 13 to 19, 101 yards, Pro Bowler, playoff game participant. I think he at least won 2 playoff games in Cincinnati, at least one. So again, again, like you said, leave that man alone. Shedeur put it on tape today. We know that they're not going to validate that he an NFL quarterback yet, but again, that performance that he had today so far is good. Who they play next?
He ain't cooking up the filet mignon, but he for sure put the pot on the stove. You feel me? He boiling the water.
He boiling the water, and again, in a situation that is not easy. They play the Eagles
that
next.
They just threw him in. They just threw him in there.
Just threw him in, and again, so this is going to precipitate him possibly starting maybe going into the Browns game. So that'll be interesting. What is more interesting also as we close this out too is the idea that Snoop Huntley came in before Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur started.
But I think Dylan Gabriel is actually out.
He hurt too. He did have an injury, huh?
Yeah, I think he had a hamstring. Him and someone else in that camp, they both dealing with hamstring injuries.
Jeez.
That's why it ended up being all right.
Shedeur
start. Yeah.
Okay, so that means Shedeur might actually play possibly later in the game and maybe look worse because again, he's injured. Excuse me, Dylan Gabriel was injured, so Shedeur had an opportunity to play with some of the one-level people. That third preseason game will be important.
Yeah, that's always the one, though. That's always the one.
Oh.
For some reason, I still thought we had 4 preseason games this year, but I forgot
they cut
we
it.
took that. Yeah, we took that one out.
I'm like, bro, I don't. In this day and age with all these players, okay, it seems like you kind of need that extra preseason game again.
I was actually I was talking to somebody about that, and it's better for you to have these preseason games because, well, to have your starters play in them so that once the season hits, you're not starting out 0-5 or 0-4, whatever it is, because
You ain't learning it out on the fly.
yeah, on the fly. So you need that experience, especially a lot of these teams, they always getting new coaches, new assistant coaches, stuff like that. So it's like you can't expect to go into week one regular season and you just dialing up on all cylinders. You got it rolling.
No,
Like
that's
that.
the funny part. What you saying is so valid. You seeing coaches that been learning on the fly because y'all want to know who not doing that shit no more? The Bengals. That's why y'all watch Jamar Chase and Justin and Joe Burrow throwing touchdowns yesterday. Because for the
Yeah.
last 2-3 years, they done came out and been horrible as fuck when the season started because niggas ain't played. Because they was acting
Yeah.
like they was 10-year vets. No. Now y'all watching the Triple Crown receiver and the third or second best quarterback in the league playing in preseason to start the game.
Yeah.
Because again, you can't play the preseason process. It's some things in there that is worthwhile.
Right. And I
You feel
know
me?
y'all trying to save yourselves from injuries and things of that nature, but you got to understand. Go ask Aaron Rodgers.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It
You
happened
can.
on the first play, and you ain't never got hurt like that.
That's why it. And that's another thing about coaches because like you can't preach. Oh, you can't just turn it on and off, and then the season comes and you want them to turn it
Turn
on
it on.
when it's been
Yeah.
off. It's been off for the past 4 months, 5 months.
Again,
Only thing y'all been
we
doing
we
is
we
practice.
we get to the ramp up right when it's time, and then you say, "Nah, go ahead, turn it down."
Crazy.
Nah, go ahead, turn it down. Now go out here and go 100 miles an hour and car crash
No.
and all this other stuff. So yeah, again, I think the Bengals, that's beneficial to the Bengals. Again, maybe in the North, watch out for the Bengals. Maybe go ahead and fuck somebody's day up because again,
AFC
they looking to.
A, AFC North is
Mm-hmm.
they they gonna be looking good. They always look good. AFC North is always one of them divisions too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
AFC West, AFC North, they always is it's gonna be a battle.
Always. Okay. All right, man. So I'm
See
feeling. What
how
you
that
gonna
go,
say?
man. Nah, we'll just see how it go, man. It's gonna be an exciting NFL season, man. So let's go. I'm ready. I'm here for the ride.
Man, me too. Me too. I'm glad we off to this amazing start. Thank you for joining me today too. You feel me? I'm finna go ahead, turn around, and give me some little food and shit like that. I'm finna get in the chat, obviously. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for
You know
chopping it
it,
up with
man.
me.
Even when I'm at work, man, I'm always here, man. I'm always down to talk football, man. When I can, man. Everything else, for some reason, it seems to just fly out the window. Like I'm passionate about this stuff, so
Come on, man.
I'm
It's
always
a
willing to
it's
talk.
it's nothing like it, man. As we seeing again, it's preseason, and we got so much to talk about that leads us into to again. What's cool about this is not even the real. This not even it. Even when you're looking at the sideline, I like watching the sideline in these games. Like I was just observing things as I'm watching the game, like the game in
Yeah,
Carolina. They don't even got the full like solid white lines on the sideline, so it's just the
yeah,
outline. So again, we really talking from the outline of the game, for example, right
yeah.
now. So I enjoy that, man. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
exciting, man. And like I said, like you said, man, everything else seems to go out the window. But these kind of things we passionate about, man. So
Hell yeah.
man, I'm looking forward to going into the next week. Obviously, we're gonna see what little preseason talk we may do next week and things like that. But man, thank you for joining me and shout out to
Indeed.
anybody that's gonna see this when y'all see this right now or in the future, baby. We building.
Yeah. Mandatory. Appreciate you for having me on again, man. And let's keep it going.
Come on, that part. And that's it, man. I'm gonna hit you in the chat.